Boxed in, boxed in. The truth gets loud with no device. You're boxed in with Bryce.
Yeah, I definitely am happy though that it's a little sad, but scheduling for a podcast sucks. So at least it was my sister that's open to come
You'll
and
make
like
it
come
happen
back.
again.
Yeah, because I think everybody that I've had on so far, no, I've had like a couple people on that have never been on a podcast, but for the most part, it's everyone's first time. So just like scheduling and people like thinking about it, it's just at least it was like fine to just have her.
Yeah.
Like,
And you had
it's
Amy
kinda
on
fun.
too, right?
Amy was good.
Yeah.
Sam's was really good. They've been fun. They're all different. Everyone's like, "What's your favorite?" They're all just my grandma's was really good.
Yeah, I saw a couple clips from that too.
Yeah. So the Odyssey was worth paying $25 for. Do you get popcorn? Like when you go to a movie at 6 a.m.
No, dude.
You're not
I
getting
brought
popcorn.
I had a patient who actually brought us Danishes yesterday. So I brought in a Danish
Okay.
and my coffee.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Were the concessions even open?
Yeah.
Were people buying? People
Yeah.
were buying. You just ramming candy at
They were.
6 o'clock.
It
in
was
the
too early
morning.
for me, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely could not. I am not having fucking popcorn M&Ms at 6 a.m.
It was really weird to walk out of the movie theater and it's like 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? Now I gotta still have a full day after
Yeah,
this.
after.
It didn't feel right, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do. I mean, how long? Like, when did you guys buy the tickets?
Like 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, because
Because this was the first viewing we could see in the IMAX format, and we were probably like 5 rows in the front, so we didn't have like great seats, but they were good.
That's too close.
No, it was fine.
Were you in the split? You were like after the split, or was it different for IMAX movies?
I don't know. It was a nice theater though.
It was.
It was at Universal.
Okay. It
Yeah.
wasn't like too crazy, too close.
No, it was good.
Okay.
It wasn't like, when you see pictures of people sitting in the front where the face is all like distorted and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that Willem Dafoe meme where he's like looking up,
I don't know that one.
You know that face?
I know William Dafoe. I don't know that.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
it though.
When
Great actor.
when you edit this, you gotta throw this up there.
Okay. Throw
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah, just right now.
Yeah. Okay. And there she is.
There she
There
is.
he is.
He.
I watched like the Frankenstein movie he did. I forgot what it was called. It was really fucking weird though.
Wasn't it Nosferatu?
No.
The vampire movie?
No, it was
No.
like he was playing Frankenstein and like putting all these like characters together with was it Margot Robbie maybe? I don't know. Emma Stone. Anyways, really good actor.
All right. Yeah, no, he's great. He was great in Spider-Man, which I'm actually gonna go see Spider-Man tomorrow night at 11:15.
I didn't even know
PM.
I didn't even know it came out.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming out. What's it called, the new one?
Brand new day. It's coming out tomorrow.
Badass.
Yeah. So I went to go see the Odyssey, 6 in the morning, and then the next day, evening showing.
Yeah, you're gonna watch Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
They're all good in their own ways.
Yeah, they're all
know?
yeah.
Like Andrew Garfield is probably my favorite Peter
Mhm.
Parker. He's got the quips. He's witty. He's quick. Tom Holland is the better like young Peter Parker because he's he looks like he could still be in high school.
Yeah, for sure. And his first movie was really based on like high school, doing all the what was it, Homecoming, I think, right?
Mhm.
That was his first one.
Yeah. But then Tobey Maguire, he's just the OG.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I just love him.
Yeah, it's tough. I think it's probably one of the only franchises that they've put in new actors that I can kind of accept. Like they revamp movies a lot of the time and they try to bring in like the old cast and the new cast, and
You talking about the MCU?
just
movies
movies in
okay.
general, like bringing people in and out. I mean, obviously in the MCU, like, they intertwine, but just in movies in general, like I watched Now You See Me, like the new one. I don't know if you've seen it, like
I haven't. How is it?
It's like it's like passing the torch on to like the younger generation. I don't know. I guess it's hard sometimes because I feel like in movies, it's really about you just diving in, and can you not does everything intertwine together for you to pretty much be in that right reality? And yeah, sometimes it's just you take such a big risk on some actors, especially like young actors, that it just won't.
I will say though,
hit.
it took me out of it a little bit because there's so many A-listers in this movie. So I look and I see John Bernthal. I'm like, that's Frank Castle right there. That's the Punisher. You know, that's not the King of Sparta. So it took me out of it a little bit to see his face, like see Anne Hathaway's face, but she was great. So I would have liked to see some lesser known actors in there.
Yeah.
You know, because it took me out of it a little bit.
Yeah, what took me out of it was I sat in the back row in the top right, and for whatever reason, I was just getting slammed with the speakers. They have had to crank up that fucking movie for everybody. I don't know if it's just the amount of people.
They did.
It was really fuck. I sound like an old fuck, but I don't know what it was.
The scenes.
There was some loud ass shit that they should have turned down a little bit.
And then at sea.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of the fighting scenes and like
it was
the
too early for
adventure
that for me.
Was well, you were going at 6. I went on a reasonable time. Still, it was so fucking loud. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But no, it was a great movie. But I do. Yeah, the typecast is hard to. Yeah, you have an image of what an actor is, and then you watch them in like another movie, and it's hard to like get them out of it. That's why like a lot of actors when they get typecast, it's pretty much like one and done. I mean, you see like Harry Potter, like he's just in like theater now. Like you can't look at that guy and be like he's not.
No, he's Harry Potter.
He's Harry Potter for life. Yeah. That's just what it is.
But they're coming out with a new series. You see
I saw that like a TV.
Yeah.
The TV show maybe.
Yeah, it's coming out. I think in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't already dropped. No, I thought.
No, I think it's Christmas Day. It's coming out.
Interesting.
And then they'll do 7 seasons for the 7 books, but it's gonna take forever for that to come out.
Damn.
For them to finish, you know. So I feel like the actors are gonna age up too. But he'll be the next Harry Potter for the the next generation.
He's going back into it.
No.
Oh.
That would be crazy.
Okay, that's what Harry I was about to say. Now. He has to be like.
No, he's not
a professor. Or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay. No, it's somebody
It'd
else.
be cool if he came back and he like played his dad or something like that.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
But no, it's a new actor.
So it's a whole revamp of it. Yeah, I don't know. Movies are hard. Like I really like them, but like they're doing a lot of reboots and it's really tough. But I didn't think about having a lot of like A-list celebrities. It is really good for the poster, but is it actually good for like the quality of it?
I think you just gotta pick the best person for the job.
Yeah.
You know?
And especially when you have that much of a budget, like, he does. He can pick whoever he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
But it's weird though now, right? We go after like directors from like back in the day. It was like the celebrities, but it almost seemed like no one gave a shit about the celebrities in this movie. Obviously, they all have their own following, but everyone was like going for the director.
Yeah. I mean, look, he's probably, he's my favorite director right now.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to work with him?
Of course.
His project is probably going to be great.
100%.
So even if you're taking less money to go and work with him, it's got to be a great experience.
No,
you know?
for sure. What other movies do you like from him?
When he directed that Batman movie, that was great.
Which one? Dark Knight or?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do the other ones. He didn't do...
I thought he did one more, no?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. Maybe I'm wrong.
But Inception was great.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Interstellar was really good, and Inception. It's one of those movies that, it pulls you like in and out, and then it just hits you for like a world one at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those movies are really good.
Yeah. But no, he doesn't use, or he tries not to use like as much CGI as possible, so I like that too.
My brain was so convinced that the animals were CGI, and I was like, apparently they're not CGI when I watched the movie.
I don't know.
Like when they went up into the
it's on
what's that?
Are we going spoiler free here?
Spoiler alert. We'll throw it in the beginning. Spoiler alert. Yeah.
Cersei's Island.
Yeah.
That scene when she was like contorting them into the animals.
Yo, that might have cut off eating like
that was horrible.
Ham for me. Like I don't think I can eat pig again.
Yeah, it was very off-putting.
Like the next day, I like went to some Asian restaurant and I was like, I don't know, because I've been on the fence.
I would still,
I've been on the fence of like, I've never really been a big bacon guy. Like, definitely unpopular opinion, but it's like been kind of back and forth. But yeah, after watching that, I think I'm done with it. I can't.
I'm
It
not
kind of
gonna
makes
lie.
sense in every religion too. It talks about like not eating pigs and such.
Well, now pigs are pretty clean. It's okay to eat them now. I'm Jewish. I eat pigs.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I went back to the apartment and I had some bacon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you didn't give a fuck.
I didn't care.
You did not give a fuck. You didn't want to get turned into a. Yeah, that was a gnarly scene when
She
she
was,
like
like-
breaking the jaws.
And like going down the, I don't know, that guy's throat.
Yes,
That was crazy.
that was fucking insane. Yeah, what a sick movie though. I do wish there was a little more backstory
Mm-hmm.
just on like how the empire was built and like the different.
Which empire? Agamemnon's
Oof.
or Troy's? Because they have a book about that too. It's called.
Do they? So maybe they'll come
Iliad.
back out with it. I mean, it would have been sick to see how like Troy was built. Like I kind of want to. I wish there was a little bit more.
No, the Iliad's about the war.
Yeah.
Like the 10 years of the war.
Yeah.
And then the ending is the Trojan horse when they finally storm the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish just in the movie they brought a little bit more. If they just cut down all of the scenes just a little bit and brought a little bit
Mhm.
of just like how, even all of them about, even just like something small, I thought would have been kind of cool because I did think they did string it out just a little bit. I don't know. I guess I was itching for more, which is what you want at the end of a movie to know like the backstory
sure.
of it. But
I think that's all we'll get from Christopher Nolan
yeah,
in this era. I think I'll move on to something else now.
yeah, he won't do like the. I mean, it's the biggest
Maybe.
movie out for what it has to be in a long time. I mean, right? It's getting who's watching 6 a.m. movies. I mean, it's people
Me.
can't even get into the theaters. That's what I'm saying though. Like it shows it that you want.
This is
to
the only
go
movie I
back.
would.
Yeah.
you
Well, I
know?
don't think they do it for anything else.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I look at times for like other random movies that I've seen last couple years, and it's always late showings.
But the crazy part, it was sold out
Yeah,
at 6 a.m.
and in IMAX,
Yeah,
which is like not a popular way to watch a movie at all.
I think
But
it
with
will
thi-
be.
Well, he changed the whole game.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it
now
will be.
and now after like you were talking to me about it, I was just talking to like other friends about it, and they're all talking about like IMAX.
But the problem is availability.
Yeah.
There's only so many theaters that can show that
Mhm.
format.
Yeah, I remember the only IMAX movie I've ever seen was at the California Science Center. It was like a National Geographic ocean movie.
Hell yeah.
So I really felt like I was Nemo just under the sea.
Mm.
Yeah, IMAX is cool.
No, I liked it a lot.
You don't wear glasses, right? Do you wear glasses?
I do wear glasses.
You do wear no, like yes, in general, but
Yeah.
in general, do you wear glasses? No,
I do. No,
it-
these are just for show.
yeah, that's what I was
just for
thinking.
style.
I mean, you're talking
No,
Harry
I
Potter.
wear contacts too.
I meant
Yeah.
like if I'm that ADHD, you're like, oh, do you wear glasses? No, like in IMAX.
Yeah.
You wear glasses.
Oh no. Oh, you mean like 3D glasses?
glasses.
No, you don't.
I thought I did when I went. No, maybe I didn't. Do they offer
Did
that?
they? No. Did someone give you glasses and you wore them the whole movie
wore
and thought that
red.
it was like
I just wore.
necessary?
I swear they did IMAX with like 3D glasses.
Maybe you did both. I don't know.
So the screen, is it now that like the screen itself is kind of like the full?
It looks like it's the
Theater?
whole wall. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more of like a square shape than like a rectangular
Yeah.
shape.
Yeah. Yeah. So also I'm gonna ask you to put a picture with and without the 70mm right here.
Yeah.
You're cutting off like a third of the screen, it looks like. So like some scenes it doesn't really matter because it's close-ups of people's faces, but it's cool to see the landscapes. There is one shot where Agamemnon the king has that Spartan helmet on, and you see like the full thing, but in just the regular format you don't see it at all.
Interesting. When you go into a movie, are you always like a preview guy? Like, do you want to watch the trailers?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But I did go see the Mandalorian,
Okay.
and I assumed that there was gonna be previews, so I showed up late, and I missed like the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
There wasn't any?
No, but then I went to go see it again, and there was previews.
Where'd you go see it? AMC?
No, I saw it in. It was some theater in Topanga.
I think some theaters don't.
Yeah.
They like,
Yeah, I don't know.
they try to be Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna watch ads. You don't have to watch for the previews. I think it's that, not AMC, but the other one, like Landmark or whatever.
I can't remember, to be
Yeah.
honest. Most of the time I go to AMC though.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do like previews for movies. I
Why
feel like
not?
it just like fucks it up a little bit. Back in the day, it seemed like they were trying to hook you in. Now it's
They
just
are.
like feed you like the coolest parts that we've spent the most money on. It's like it doesn't feel like a hook anymore. It almost just feels like you're getting a lot more of the movie. I don't know if that makes sense.
I hear you.
Yeah, it's weird now. With trailers, they kind of like in theaters, they're a little easier to watch maybe, because I don't know what they do in theaters. Maybe it's just the environment, the atmosphere. You're like ready for it, but I feel like sometimes it fucks it up. Like
I kind of
going
like
into
it.
Yeah,
Kind of gets you prepared.
yeah.
And it gives
going
you a
into it.
timetable. You're like, okay, if I need to go to the bathroom, whatever, and now's the time. You know?
I'm talking about just like like being ready for the movie, not actually like the movie that you're watching, but like the other movies. Like it kind of fucks you up. Like if you were to watch,
You don't want to go in with any idea of what's going on?
I mean, I'm not a big horror movie guy,
Me neither.
so like
I like to sleep at night.
same.
Yeah.
Same here. And also too, like Bianca when I was younger would like, I swear we'd watch horror movies and she literally like trained me to like not be scared. So it's either like I have lost that or I have
Yeah.
this ability where it's like 5, 4, 3, 2,
Here's
boom.
the jump
Yeah.
scare. Yeah.
So it's because she was working on film. She worked for like Toy Box and stuff for like a while, and huge movie geek. And yeah, so it kind of horror movies, yeah. But then like if I don't have that aspect, then it's just like the other end of it. It's like going to like a horror house. It's either like or the horror like mazes. I either get like fucked up or I'm like, no, like that person's about to jump out with a fucking chainsaw.
Have you gone to horror nights?
No, in a really long time. Have you?
I only went once.
Really?
Like 3-4 years ago, maybe. It was cool, but we went on a bad night. It was just too crowded.
Really?
So the lines, we didn't get any like the fast pass or anything. So the lines were like 2-3 hours long to get into the maze. So we the Jurassic World ride?
Yeah.
We would just go single rider. I would swear we got on there like 15 times before we got into the maze.
Yeah, the fucking lines are fucked. I don't think I can, like, when I have kids doing amusement parks, I'm gonna have to just pay the premium.
Yeah.
I've just been spoiled. Like, people have had the fast pass. I've gone with them. One time, my friend, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. For one of his birthdays, though, he got like the VIP passes for everyone. So somebody from the park comes with you and like walks you around, and you just get to be ignorant as shit, just cutting whoever
That's
you want
awesome.
in line. The tickets are crazy. It was at Six Flags.
I bet.
Actually, fucking.
I bet it's crazy expensive.
I think it was like a couple grand a person, or maybe like $1,000 a person or something.
Wow.
There was like 5, 6 of us.
But it's just, I
It's
want to
the
go on
most
that ride.
It's the most ignorant.
I'm gonna
thing
go
I've
right
ever done.
now.
Yeah, and as many times as you want.
Wow.
It is it's stupid.
Hmm.
You a big roller coaster guy?
Not really.
Same.
I like the speed,
Mm,
but I don't like the feeling of my stomach is like up in my throat.
yeah,
You know, I hate that.
like when the G-force really hits, and
Yeah.
yeah. I went to Six Flags not too long ago. Just shaky all the rides are. I don't know. I don't know if I like didn't brace myself. I low-key
Yeah.
might have gotten a concussion.
Maybe.
It was bad.
Lou loves them though.
Yeah.
We went to Six Flags together. I couldn't get her off the rides.
Is she tall enough to ride?
Yeah. Barely she is. Yeah.
She
No,
got a kid pass for
No, she loves it.
yeah.
I really like Tatsu. That
Tatsu's
one
fun.
where you're kind of like going like you sit in here, and then you turn back up this way, so you're
Yep.
facing the ground to go, and you go like around the track in a spiral. It's pretty cool. I like that one.
I like Tatsu too.
I did go on Goliath though.
Yeah.
I'm too scared for that.
You're like, no.
No,
Did you go on
thanks.
X too?
No. I think we were going to, but then it was a 3-hour line.
Yeah,
and we're
fuck
just like,
that.
no thanks, we're good.
Yeah, she has that probably like amped up love for it because like Rick just would be so hyped to go on all. I think he'd be more excited when we were kids than we were. He would just be excited as fuck in the line.
That's funny.
Yeah, going.
She went skydiving too
Yeah.
with Sam.
Skydiving's fun.
You've been before too?
I have.
Okay,
You gotta go.
maybe.
You
I'm
did-
still too
you did-
scared.
Really?
Yeah,
Where does the fear come from? Just
I'm only gonna jump once.
yeah. You think you're gonna just plop on?
I don't know. I think I could get up in the plane, but then you'd have to knock me out. they're like push me out to get me out of there. I'd be looking down outside the plane and be like, nope. Planes are not meant to be jumped out of.
I will say it's really sketchy because they use like shitty ass, no insulation planes.
Oh yeah.
So for the first time, you're also going in a plane where it is just roaring in there with no insulation, however high up you are. What is it, like 8,000, 10,000 feet or something? Maybe a little higher. So it's just a gnarly ride up there too.
That's not my idea of fun.
Yeah.
I did indoor skydiving. That was cool.
Would be. I want to do that. Where'd you do that at?
In Paris, California.
That's where I skydived. I didn't know they have an indoor. Is it iFly or?
I don't know.
Was it another one?
So yeah, no, they went skydiving and I went indoor skydiving.
No, but indoor though. Indoor was this at the
same place.
It was the
same place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it easy to get a hang of?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Really?
Yeah, you got the instructors in there. They're like doing tricks and stuff, but.
Did you go with somebody or you went like by yourself?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they taught you for a couple minutes and then you went in and. Yeah, I'd want to do the indoor one. That one seems fun. I feel like it would take a minute though. How long do you think it took from like start to finish, like with an instructor?
Oh, it's not long at all.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty
not,
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get the motions. And
yeah,
then...
I mean, it's the same thing they'll teach you when you're jumping out of a real plane.
Yeah.
You know? It's just, there's no fall.
Yeah, it would just seem weird though it almost just seems like any other sport, like to get the angle.
Mm-hmm.
But you're like a taller guy. You're pretty skinny. I feel like for me, it'd be like weird. Maybe my fat's like flying in like one part of like I'm getting like.
I don't think it matters.
I'm getting like I guess you're in like a tight suit, but I don't know. That seems fun. Indoor skydiving seems fun. How long did you do it for? Like an hour?
I think so. But you're in the tube for like a couple minutes at a time, then you come out.
Oh, okay.
Someone else goes in. Yeah.
So out of 10, what are you rating the movie?
I'm giving it like a 9.
Maybe
a little higher. I thought it was really good.
But
I like Greek mythology.
Okay.
So it was like it was hitting the buttons for me.
I respect that.
I liked it.
Okay.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
9's high.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the IMAX. I didn't get the IMAX.
Maybe.
That's what it was.
But even still, I would probably go see it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the sound fucked it up. It brought me out like definitely during certain parts. 9 is high. I think I'd probably go like 7.
Mm-hmm.
You do not like my. You're like, no, that's too low.
Why?
7. Yeah, maybe 7. Some parts felt a little too. Yeah, I just fell out of it. Fell out of like the movie and stuff. I didn't really love like. I'm just being hella judgmental, but like Robert Pattinson, he kind of. I think he overdid it just like a smidge, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
I thought he was good.
You thought he was good?
Yeah. I don't know. Same thing for me though. The faces kind of took me out of it. I just see Twilight guy. I just see Batman.
Yeah.
Him
and Batman was so. I could not watch that movie. I fell asleep.
Really?
Could not do it.
Yeah.
It was the voice.
It was slower.
It was the voice.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight is like the best, but yeah, him doing it. Have you always been a movie guy?
I'd say so.
What did you call movie? What are movie connoisseurs like that take it super hardcore?
Cinephiles. Movie lovers.
Interesting. Okay. Would you ever want to do anything like creative with movies?
As in like get into filmmaking?
Yeah.
No, not really.
No.
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to look at the logistical side. I just want to see the magic.
Yeah, you just want to see it. Yeah, you want to see it at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, movies seem like a nightmare to produce.
It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Time is money.
So I was thinking about like PT stuff today, kind of coming into it. And hold on, I had something written down. Let me grab it really quick.
Please.
And we're back for my quick grab. Yeah, I had some bullet points because I was just thinking about it. I thought it was pretty cool. How'd you get into it, first of all? How like what made you like fall in love that you want to do this?
A couple different things.
Okay. Hit
Grew
me
up
with
playing
it.
baseball.
Obviously.
Had some injuries, good PTs and bad PTs, and I saw the difference that the good ones made. You know, it's more about getting your patients to buy in. You know, not doing the same 10 exercises over and over again. It's about getting them to believe in themselves and taking their rehab into their own hands. So that's what I really appreciate about it. It's not always about like functional goals, for a lot of people it is, but also if you want to go into like sports PT, anything like that, it's about performance too. And then also my little cousin grew up with cerebral palsy, and she used to wear braces on her legs, and now she doesn't. PT was a big part of that.
Wow.
So gave her her life, you know.
That is amazing. I didn't even know that was like possible to get to that. I mean, obviously knew like with, right, because they have like braces with it, but I didn't know that I could get. I thought they would always have to have like some type of brace or something. I didn't know that that was
no, not always. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. It's one side of like, is it one side or is it like their
It could be
legs,
both.
or it could be both?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's one thing that you said on there that I think about a lot with, because I've had so many injuries, is yeah, like having the PT specialist or your doctor, whoever, to like you buy into them, but really what you're buying into them is like buying into yourself. Like that's really what it is, because I feel like when I was, especially when you're younger in life, I mean, being self-aware, I think comes with age.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if we can get people with injuries to like be more self-aware, will help so many different aspects of their life. But fuck, I wish when I had my injuries to be more self-aware would have helped me through the roof, because I was so excited to, it's like, no, I just want to keep playing. Like I fucking remember taking my cast off one time, broken wrist, because I was like, no, I'll be fine. I've broken it like once or twice before. But to, yeah, like buy back into yourself and really take it almost to, excuse me, like a professional athlete level would help somebody. Do you see a lot of people like buying back into themselves? Do you kind of feel like they're just riding the boat of like the doctor? Do you see both?
I see it all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the key is you know, it's getting them to do their exercises,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you don't want them to do the exercise because you tell them to. You want them to do it because they want to,
Of course.
because they want to get better. So that's the key for me. You know, or getting them to trust you, trust what your plan, and then advocate for themselves.
Yeah. And to be like self-aware, like I feel like with like speed, doing a lot of exercises comes down to like how you are feeling with that injury.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So
you
it's
know,
changing someone's mindset.
yeah, to it.
You know,
Because I think when I remember like I broke my ankle one time, and I was young, I was probably 13, 14, and I was kind of just like hearing what like the PT was telling me. But as I get older now, if I like sprain an ankle or have anything, it's almost like a massage. You're like working it out, almost getting those muscles, or you know, even when your bone breaks, to like stretch it. Like if you listen to your body, it will tell you what it needs, what speeds to do it at. And yeah, being more self-aware, I think, would help people a shit ton in recovery. What injuries did you have growing
I had
up?
tennis elbow.
Okay.
In my elbow, from pitching, and I broke my foot too.
Is that just tennis elbow is just the muscle getting inflamed after just using
No,
it so
so
much, or?
it's a medial epicondylitis is when you get like a lot of overuse
Mm-hmm.
from throwing. So it's repetitive extension of the elbow, and it'll flare you up.
And did it like swell up?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. No, it took me out of the game for a while, and it would come and go. But ultimately, that's not what stopped me from playing baseball. But it did stop me for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. But PT got me back into it.
When you're doing exercises with people and also for yourself, how quick in do you, I guess every patient is different, right? But like obviously after bone heals in a cast or after surgery, I mean, immediately after, right? I mean, if swelling goes down, and that's kind of the key, or is there usually like a time period that you guys like look at for it?
I'm gonna give the most PT answer ever. It depends.
It depends.
You got to meet the person where they're at.
Yeah.
Muscle, tendon, ligaments, bones, they all have different timelines for healing. So it's assessing the person, how they are on that day.
Mm-hmm.
What can they do? What can you do to make them better on that day?
It's a PT answer, but I like it. It's true. It's very true. Injuries, what's your recommendation for like heat versus cold?
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question. So movement is ultimately the key if you really want to heat up your body.
Yeah.
Because like if you get the heat packs, they're usually pretty superficial, but they're good if you're stiff. Obviously it's going to loosen up the area, but a lot of it is vasodilation too. Heat brings more blood flow to the area, and cold does the opposite. So bringing down inflammation too is good for ice. Yeah, but it's, we use both. A lot of it is also what the patient feels is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been recommended heat though. I wonder what if that is that like, have you like had any of when you were in like you having injuries and before you got into it for like school and stuff or even interested, were you hearing people like on the baseball team, like no one's like, let me go grab you the ice pack, let me grab you the heat packs, right? It's like,
yeah,
let me grab you
often.
the ice packs.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe heat would be like a later cause, right? Because with inflammation to bring it down is with ice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where immediate injuries, right? You want to bring it down.
Yeah, usually in the acute phase, like 72 hours after, you're gonna ice. You're not really gonna heat.
Yeah.
But also heat just feels good.
Yeah. I've never heated an injury, I don't think. I've never like put heat packs on it.
Try it.
I want to.
Put some heat on your back.
Yeah.
Relax for a second.
I've done heat, like blankets and stuff like that, but I've never done it like for whatever injury I've had. I'd be interested to see where. I mean, I think it would just help, right? Because I guess I've done like saunas, and you always feel way looser like after a sauna. So I wonder how that would be like on a treated area for an injury.
Yeah, but like I said, movement is better.
Yeah.
Instead of just putting a heat pack on your knee.
Yeah.
Try to get up and moving if you can.
Yeah.
Right.
Where do you see most people going wrong with PT as a patient?
That's a good question. I would say complacency. Getting in the same rut and kind of taking whatever's going on with you as part of your identity. And then it's so much harder to recover from that.
Yeah.
So a lot of your job as a PT is knowing when to push someone and when to take your foot off the gas. But some people need pushes,
I think
a lot of it's uncomfortable.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people do, because I've seen, just being in sports, playing hockey, like a lot of people will only kind of go and take PT seriously to like a manageable state. But I feel like where PT really kicks in, at least what I've seen, is like if you can build, right? Like for example, my knee will never be the same. I had surgery, bone ossicles removed, blah, blah, blah. But like to go in and like when I had PT after, and I kind of trickled it here and there, but to really focus on all those muscle groups to build around that hurt area to maybe this was just me. Maybe I got it to like 50 or 60% and then I kind of let it go. And then I kind of trickled it back here and there. But I feel like I see a lot of people do that of, like you said, it's being complacent and it's manageable now, so I'll be fine. But if you take that extra push, you actually maybe be able to get it, to not have it bug you the rest of your life or whatever it might be.
No, the goal is to get you better than you were before.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is possible.
It is.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is belief.
Oh, for sure. Because you have to, there's only so much, like, somebody like yourself can do for somebody. You have to also accept that, they do.
Yeah. You only get X amount of time with them, maybe 2 times a week, for an hour.
Yeah.
So if they're not they're not working on themselves outside of that time, they're not going to get better.
Of course.
You know?
When people come in to it, where do you think being like misconstrued about it? Like what do you think people come in and they're just like, hey, I just want to like bounce on the yoga ball and it will be it? Do you see a lot of people just kind of let the reins go and kind of give it up to the doctors? Or
sometimes some people are more willing than others to try exercises that they or movements that they've maybe never done before.
Mm-hmm.
So again, it's just getting them to buy in
to it. Walk me through like your injuries that made you, I guess, like what were the good aspects of PT that you liked when you had injuries?
Same kind of thing.
Yeah,
same thing. I had someone who tried to connect with me on the first session instead of just asking me the basic run-of-the-mill questions, not really like
therapy,
looking up from just like, oh, does it hurt when I do this, and not really like looking up from the clipboard and anything like that. Just kind of just not really seeing the person.
Yeah.
More so just seeing like an injury. So that was big for me. They treated me like I deserved to be there and I deserved to get better. So that's what I thought was the biggest thing for me.
Where was that at? Just at a clinic or at school or?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really that's so key, like connecting with just any type of medicine. I feel like just not treating somebody like a robot, connecting with them
it's huge.
Will help.
Yeah, if you can build that rapport on the first session, that relationship is ultimately what's going to get them through it.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of the time that I've seen with doctors, it's hard because it's really disconnected, right? And I've seen just in a lot of like Western medicine where a lot of patients, a lot of people coming in, and sometimes doctors, it's with any job, right? Like you want to find the people that care just about the job itself and about the person compared to looking at it as just a number or as a clipboard, so it's I think it's hard to have those kind of, there's so many moving parts together. I did like it, like the PT clinic that I went to, they had laser treatment and also like a heat treatment. So that's another way I've done heat as well too. I forgot about that. And then also it was like heat quickly, and then they had like a little like vacuum. It was like an AC machine, almost like a vacuum ice pack almost that would like blow like freezing air. But yeah, just like connecting and having all those parts connect together.
Yeah, I mean it's like any other job. It's about the people.
For sure.
So if you can find good people, you'll get better, hopefully.
Oh, for sure. How much stuff do you think, I know we're jumping around with the PT stuff, but it's interesting to me.
Cool.
How much of do you think is like prevention with injuries? Do you think there's a lot, like, do you think all these you see it a lot in like the sports realm of, it started off with those damn like rubber bands that people would wear on their wrist for like energy, to insoles and shoes. Like, is there anything that you've seen for prevention that really sticks with you?
Honestly, it's just being consistent.
Yeah.
And being diverse with your workouts too. Because a lot of people, if they just do, you have your push day, your pull day, and you do the same exercises every day, you're going to build different patterns that may not be the best for you. So introducing exercises that can address those weaknesses, that's really important too.
Yeah, I got to get better at when I'm in like the gym to do like all of that, like a wide stretching's huge. Stretching with weights has helped me a lot too. I feel like build muscles of just getting all the different muscles in your body, because it's very, very quick to just, especially in like a guy's gym, like, especially like a team gym. I remember like all the boys, it's just like fucking bench press. It's just like it's just everyone just showing how big their fucking dick is, to actually being well versed in anything. with your body.
A lot of people aren't gonna stand while you're doing a specific exercise, but all that matters is that you do.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure. It works for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're never gonna be able to 100% prevent injury.
Yeah,
people are messy. Shit happens.
Do you like any of like the products out? Like, would you say insoles or any of that stuff? Or
Yeah, they can be helpful for people.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
insoles, I don't know about. They got a lot of stuff coming out for, like, even like hockey stuff. I've seen they have a lot of different stuff that they talk about, like injury prevention, like lightly based, obviously, so they don't get sued, but it's implying that this will help with moving your ankle this way or like tearing something. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about all the new products coming out.
Some of it's bogus, but
Yeah,
again, if people believe in it, they're gonna
that's
buy
what
it.
fucking matters, right?
Yeah.
At like clinics you work at, or like want to in the future, is there like different aspects that you would really want to have there? Like, do all PT clinics, they take x-rays before? Is that like something?
No.
Is it feeling? Is
No,
there
it's
something
not.
there that you don't like or like?
No, not all PT clinics take x-rays. A lot of places now are kind of branching out, and it's not just a PT clinic. It's more like a wellness center.
Yeah.
So you'll have MDs, chiros, PTs, acupuncturists all in the same spot, because at the moment, most insurances require you to have a referral to go to PT. So if you just walk in and be like, oh, my ankle hurts, or you're a previous patient and you're coming in for your back, but your shoulder's been bugging you, there's some red tape you got to go through.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
To go get a referral. But if you have an MD in house, like, oh, let me just go write you a referral real quick. It'll take 2 minutes.
Yeah,
and then we can go take a look at your shoulder or whatever, So a lot of places are kind of streamlining that process, which I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's bringing the focus more so on the patient.
Yeah.
Right? Which it should be.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's what matters. And I think too, probably bringing in those other aspects of it kind of helps the patient maybe even like look internally more, because I feel like that's the biggest thing. I mean, to me, I'm not in the industry, but just having injuries myself, that part of having them release to to the acceptance part of, I'm not just going to come here and do it the 2 hours. I'm going to go home, feel my body, understand it, not just say the buzzwords of hearing something and then so that would help bring it all back around to like help the mission of making somebody better.
Mm-hmm.
For like to get your license, are there like subcategories?
What do you mean subcategories?
So like when you do like like a radiologist, right? You can do like abdomen, vascular.
I don't know anything about
it's
radiology,
just like different. It's like different. Like when you're like a doctor, there's like different aspects. Like when you take the test, are there like subcategories of, I don't know, different like bone compared to muscle? Is it all kind of just
I mean, no, you
intertwined?
graduate
from
your program more as like a generalist.
Yeah.
Where you can kind of work in a broad amount of settings.
Yep.
But then from there you can do continued education units where you start to learn a specialty, or even during like your clinicals during school. That's when you can start to find what you really want to focus on, become an expert in.
So what would be like a specialty? Like knees or like...
Yeah, knees, pelvic floor, shoulders, pediatrics.
Yeah. Are you going to go into a specialty?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what yet.
You don't know what?
No.
Does anything...
I'd love to work with baseball players.
Yeah,
because I feel like I can relate to them.
Okay.
And I know where they're coming from. I know a lot of the aches and pains that they have, and I think I can make them better.
Yeah.
And also connect with them, Because
that's what matters at the end, for sure.
Exactly.
So would that be like is there like a sports medicine part of a specialty, or is it
some
just
places
more...
have internships you can do for it.
Mm-hmm.
Northridge has a really cool program where if you get accepted, I think it's only like one student in the cohort can actually go to spring training and work with the team.
That's sick.
Which would be awesome.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
But as far as like education side of it, it's just more about like body parts than actual like certificates.
The more you know, the better.
Not like certificate, like because when you do these more like classes, it would or courses. It's not like is it like a certificate? Do you take a test?
Some of them do. Yeah.
Okay, so it's all like internal to whatever it is, but like the board doesn't offer that.
No.
Like once you get the license,
but PT's broad.
Yeah.
You can get your CSCS, which is a strength conditioning certification.
Oh, okay. So you
can do your OCS, which is a orthopedic certified specialist. So you can just work with more broad ranges of patients. And again, it's just a deeper level of understanding.
Yeah.
So it's good to do those courses. You come out of school, you don't know everything. So you got to keep learning.
Of course. Yeah, no, constantly. I mean, my grandma does she's a speech pathologist and constantly takes like course credits for like yearly requirements. And also I think like more, with all like new medicine coming out, you have to be in that industry.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool though. Yeah. What's the biggest is injury in baseball, would you say? Obviously it's all different, but like the broad aspect.
I guess
the
like
most pitchers
popular one you hear is, torn UCL.
Where's that? The UCL?
It's right in your elbow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so elbow. Like the Tommy John surgery? That's what it is. But there's different injuries for different parts of the body,
Obviously.
I can't say which one has the longest timeline, the most detrimental, because it's different for everybody. Some people heal quicker. There's always new surgeries coming out. That will, reduce the damage to the tissues, damage to surrounding tissues, so it's a quicker rehab time.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like stem cells coming out, all new products, and medicine is a little crazy, but it's cool. I did not know that kind of sucks to like see a doctor to get a referral for PT.
Again, it's not every
every insurance.
Yeah,
but I'm assuming like what most people are on would be like. I'm assuming would need
most people need a referral.
Yeah, need a referral.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sucks. But maybe it's good too. It's good to, maybe it's something that can be like light stretching that maybe doesn't need a full PT to then go in.
It's not the only answer.
Yeah.
And that, again, that's only for insurance clinics. There's cash-based clinics where, you go in, my knee hurts. Okay, let's take a look at your knee. So you don't have to take that route,
Working with like sports teams and kind of going thereafter, would you be interested in kind of opening up your own clinic later down the line? Is
Absolutely.
that something
you'd
want to do with all the different aspects?
It's very enticing. But again, I don't know nearly as much as I should, or even at a school. I'd want to work in a clinic where I can see a good amount of patients, just to see different presentations before I can really focus on the business aspect of things. What's my inventory like? Who's at the front desk? My practice has to be really solid before I can start worrying about other things.
Yeah, and then go into that. Am I wrong, or like a lot of doctors that work at clinics also work at like they do like clinic work on like the side, right? And then a lot of them too like
sometimes,
work at like a hospital.
Yeah,
just depends on the doctor.
Yeah. If you can market yourself and you can
do both,
share your knowledge outside the clinic, people are willing to pay for that.
What got you into baseball?
My dad.
Yeah. He's a baseball guy growing up.
Big baseball guy. Well, he's a big sports fan.
Okay.
I played a few sports growing up, but baseball is what really stuck.
What else did you play?
I played soccer for a season, and I hated it. I wanted to play goalie so I could throw the ball. That was the only position I could touch ball with my hands. I played football, and actually that's it. But baseball is really what stuck with me.
Yeah.
I played it pretty much my whole life.
Baseball's badass.
I love it.
It's a little slow, but it's a fun game to watch.
Yeah, about the pitch clock?
Clock? No.
Yeah, they put that in. I think, was it 2 years ago? Something like that. Just to make the game go by faster. So pitchers won't just like stand on the mound. They have so much time on their hands to throw the ball. Now, I forget how much it is, but you have X amount of time before you have to throw the next pitch. So it makes the game go by quicker.
Whoever thought of that.
Yeah. I'm kind of split on it because when you go to a game,
you're a pitcher though, right? So like,
yeah. I mean, I never had a pitch clock. I never went that far, but when you go to a game, I want it to be like a full experience. You know, like I don't want that game to end early.
Yeah.
You know, it's like watching on TV. Sure, it's nice, but when you go to the ballpark and you get up, you get some concessions, and then oh shit, 2 innings have gone by, an inning has gone by. You're like, oh man, I missed that. You know, so I kind of liked it.
Yeah. I think also too, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't watch that much baseball, but from what I've seen now, I mean, the big hitters were always like the crowd favorites, but it almost feels like now they're really focusing on batters. Because I feel like when I was younger, I'd watch games, like, nobody would fucking hit. Like, it felt like, I don't know if the Dodgers just sucked or what, or there was, like, I know there's a couple people taking roids, but it almost felt like there wasn't a lot of people actually like hitting a lot, and then kind of I guess it just depends on like the skill in the team.
There's always good pitchers, always good hitters.
Yeah, so I guess it was just maybe what I was watching, but now when I feel like I watch a game, it's a little like quicker. That makes sense, like with the clock.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see too, like it would be cool. Like when I watched hockey growing up, I thought it was cool to always watch, you know, like the pre-game kind of rituals. So I guess that's kind of with like a pitcher maybe, right? Like taking a second, doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, there's also what's it called? Like a challenge system now.
Interesting.
So you can challenge a ball on a strike now.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many do you get a game?
You get 2 a game.
Okay.
But if
that's
you get
like
it right,
hockey too.
You keep it.
Really?
Right. So it pays to challenge in a good spot. High leverage situations, you don't really see it early in the game unless the player's really confident about it. But it's just a way to the game to make it a little more fair, because you know some of the umpires, they don't have the best eye, and there's some pretty brutal calls. And before this, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
that's just the game. But now it comes back in the player's hands just a little bit more.
Yeah. Also, too, like umpires are all old. Like there's no young umpires.
There's a couple young umpires.
Okay. Maybe you're watching. I'm not watching as much as you. You know every game I'm watching, that guy, he's about like 1 heartbeat away from like a clogged artery.
Yeah.
The umpires.
Yeah. Some of them are jacked.
Are they really?
Yeah.
We gotta pull up a jack. We're doing a lot of pull-ups here. Pull up a jacked, a jacked umpire on.
They're there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you said keep the challenge, so like you challenge it, you still get 2.
Yeah, like if you win it.
Okay, that's badass. Because
yeah.
in hockey, I think you get 2, but I think it's just 1 and done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you rip it, it's gone. That's cool. Interesting. So then they have like more cameras to see if it was a ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you get the fans into it too because they'll put it up on like the jumbotron.
Yeah, and everyone's
so
just hyped
see,
up for
it was a ball, but it was 0.1 inches off the plate or whatever like that. So it gets close.
Yeah. That's fun. Is there anything you would change in baseball? Like if you could make the rules up, is there anything you'd be like, I'm dipping this sucks?
I don't know. That's a really hard question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because that's, in a perfect world, hopefully your change comes to fruition and you get what you want.
Yeah.
But if you change the game, you might not. It might have some more negative effect than you might think. I don't know. I'd have to think about that question.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Tell me what you think.
Mm.
So it's 4 balls, 3 strikes?
Correct.
Right. Yeah, I think it would be interesting. I always thought it was interesting to, I guess it is kind of like the pitcher's fault, but maybe to put it like if the ball hits the bat and the bat goes and the ball goes out of bounds, right? It's a ball technically, right? If it's not in the parameters.
No, it's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Yeah, so it counts as a strike.
Oh, it does count
But if
as
you're
a
two
strike.
strikes, you can't strike out on a foul ball.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just don't know baseball that well. I thought it counted as a ball. It counts as a foul ball.
Have you seen the Savannah Bananas?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think some of their leagues, they'll have like foul balls are still in play. So let's say you hit a ball into the stands, but it's out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's fair ball.
If somebody throws it in or something.
So it's exciting to watch.
That
it
is
really
fun.
is.
I like that.
So you get like the fans into it too, because they have to get the ball and they throw it back onto the field.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That is cool. That would be interesting in the end. I don't know if that happened in the
Oh no, it would never happen.
Everyone
but
wants to hold on to the ball. Nobody wants to give up a.
Yeah, but it's interesting because they tour, right?
Mhm.
That team, they'll go around and they sell out stadiums.
Really?
Because people want to see that.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like it's way more entertainment.
Mm-hmm. It's more focused on entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like competitive. Who's the best team?
Yeah, they only have a couple teams in the league or whatever.
But it's fun.
Yeah, it's like
people
the
watch it.
Globetrotters. Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were cool. Everything I've seen.
They have some guy coming up on stilts.
Yeah.
You know, just crazy stuff.
The pitcher's like backflipping while he's going in. Yeah, I'm trying to think about like the foul ball thing. I guess that makes sense. Like you can't strike out on a foul ball. If you punt it though, if you like not fully, does it matter? So it's any movement of the bat would be a foul ball. Like even if it's like a punt, I guess you're still making like a rotation with the bat.
You got to make contact with the ball.
Yeah, contact with the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, and if it's not in fair territory, it's a foul ball.
Mm-hmm. Do you hit punts when they're slower?
What do you mean by punt?
Punt is like when you like barely like.
Oh,
hit.
A bunt?
It's a bunt.
It's
wow,
a
I thought it
bunt.
was a punt. That's.
You're close. You're close. Yeah, we'll cut that out.
I played. We'll leave it in. Nah, fucking leave it in. Fuck it. I'm just.
No, it's a bunt.
An idiot.
Yeah. No, if it's in fair territory,
I played baseball
fair,
I played little league for way too long to
if
not know
you
that.
bunt with 2 strikes and it goes foul, then it's a strikeout. So you were right about that.
Bunt. Wait, say it again. Bunt with 2 strikeouts.
With 2 strikes on you.
Uh-huh.
And it goes foul, you're out.
Interesting. Okay.
Like you can't just sit up there like, oh, let me just get the perfect bunt down right down the line. Oh, I got 50 tries, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
No, you got to get it fair if you got 2 strikes, or else you're out.
Did you ever like do that?
Did I ever bunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing little league. Nobody was bunting.
Some coaches like it.
Yeah.
Playing small ball. And a lot of it, if you just put the ball in play, you let the other team make mistakes. So in lower levels too, it's pretty common because not everybody's, that good.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is just hit the ball and good things are going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about. They might need to take that out.
Bunting?
Bunting.
Okay.
It brings a little like, I don't know about it. Now,
all right, no more bunting allowed.
Maybe we need to challenge that with the commissioner because I don't know about bunting. It just seems like a little but you do it on like a slow pitch, right? Or is it on any type of pitch? Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you would have to like see it coming a little slower, but I guess everyone's ripping it so fast, like in higher leagues. I'm just like bunting a ball would be very difficult at 90 miles an hour. Now we got to the batting cages. I gotta try to bunt the ball.
Now imagine hitting it.
Hitting it. But I guess because I guess with bunting you're just like tapping it. Hitting it's obviously way harder. I'm doing like maybe 70 at the batting cages.
Yeah.
I cannot. Yeah, 90 is fuck. I gotta get up there.
But then you gotta imagine that whoever's up there is throwing 90 plus 95
for sure.
And then they also have a curveball that's 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And they have a slider that's 88 miles an hour. So the change of speed is really what's hard.
Did you have like a favorite pitch?
Probably either curveball or changeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's a changeup?
You're supposed to make it look like your fastball,
but
it's slower, has a little more depth to it. So people think your fastball's coming, but they're way out in front. Or it'll dive down more arm side too. So it'll have a little more run on that pitch. But again, everybody's different with how they throw a baseball. So a lot of it is just trying to get your pitches to look like each other and then break at the last moment so the swing or the hitter doesn't hit it.
When because even though baseball is like a team sport, it is pretty like individualized, right? Like pitcher, you and like as like pitcher and a catcher are pretty much I mean, maybe like, are you signing to your other players for anything else? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
maybe like
sometimes.
bring it in
Yeah.
if like they suck or like push
No,
them
there's a lot of
out.
coordination,
There is.
especially in the big leagues.
Okay.
Everybody's got a scouting report,
Yeah.
so they know your tendencies. As a hitter, they know what does he like to swing at in this count? Where does he hit the ball? You know, as a pitcher, they're like, what does he like to throw in this count? What does he rely on when he has to get a strike? All these things. So
Count is like how many innings you're in, or
no, so it's like, you know, in a 1-1 count, does he like to throw a breaking ball? Does he like throw a fastball? That kind of thing. So there's a lot of signing to different players. Like he got coaches for everybody, the infield, outfield coaches. They all getting you moving constantly to try and get you in the best statistical position to make a play. But now with the pitch comm, a lot of players, they don't really put down their fingers. Like, you know, when catchers throw like one down for a fastball or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not really like that anymore. A lot of players just have the earpiece, and you can give it to your players too. So like if you're the catcher, you want to throw a slider, you can tell your center fielder, I'm going to throw a slider. And he knows, okay, it might be a little bit slower than his fastball, so adjust accordingly.
Interesting. And everyone has the mic up.
Not everybody,
Oh, okay.
but you can if you want one.
If you want one.
Yeah. I forget if there's a rule where like only like
Some
two
people
players in the field can have it, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, it's helpful. It's helpful.
If you didn't go pitcher, was there like another position you liked?
I like first base.
Yeah.
First base is fun
That's
because
where the action is.
you get to talk to everybody, you know?
Yeah.
You know? And yeah, you're a part of every play. Pretty much every play.
First base is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was an outfielder guy. Didn't really make it in. A couple times second base. You know, it was tough. They were scouting out kids when I was like 7. I came in at the click.
Now, man.
I came in the click too late. They were already like playing together for like since they were like 4 or something. Yeah. So I was like out of it when I joined like another team. But yeah, infield is fun, I will say. Like the couple times I play, I liked it way more than outfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, first base is where everything's at. So like any other sports that you like love, or it's pretty much baseball, right?
I watched the World Cup just because we did a bracket at work.
Oh, okay.
And oh man, it was brutal. I think I lost like the first 4 and I was like, I'm already out. But it kept me interested. Yeah. You know?
To do it.
Yeah.
To watch.
Yeah.
I don't know about soccer.
It's not really my thing. That was the most soccer I've watched in a long time, and I probably won't watch any more soccer until the next World Cup.
How many games did you watch?
I watched from the knockout round on. In our clinic, we have a TV in there, so we'll just put a game on if it's on.
Yeah.
And because it was in the U.S. or most of the games in the U.S. It was in the same time zone, so there's working hours. You just throw on the game.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know. It's just so much more exciting when they get to the PKs, the penalty kicks. Like you're in the no work's getting done. Yeah. You know?
No, penalty kicks are fun to watch. I will say penalty kicks. Yeah, I don't know about soccer. Soccer's a little. I just play like hockey, so it's hard. It's just like the fastest paced sport compared to everything else. Is a little ear piercing.
Yeah.
Like
so
hockey.
Baseball just must feel glacial.
I will, but when it goes, like it's. You know, when it's going in baseball. But yeah, definitely is not. I went from baseball to like skateboarding after like a couple years. I was like, I can't do, especially playing outfield. Yeah, you gotta switch it up when boring. You're in there. Yeah, when I was like,
no one to talk to,
and like little league too.
Like we're all alone out there.
How many kids are hitting? Maybe now, right? I think sports have gone.
Well, you played outfield in little league.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, you come off as an outfielder. Bryce, you kind of like an outfielder guy in Little League. You know, I sat out there pretty much just, I was just counting the grass. It was rough. But yeah, I played a little bit of infield, but not I should have fucking tried anything else. It was rough. Yeah, I played in Santa Monica. That was fun.
That's cool.
Where'd you play at? You played in...
I played at North Venice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved it there.
And is it, I know because like you were telling me MLB seasons are pretty crazy. Is that also too for like high school and stuff?
No.
It's pretty.
No, but
like
a lot of the kids, they play year round anyways.
Okay.
So, you know, the high school season is X amount of time, but then they'll still play with like a club team
Yeah.
or whatever to stay sharp.
Yeah.
You know, so most kids, if they're like serious about it, they play year round, and that's for every sport too. You know,
But you wouldn't be playing club while you're playing high school.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do most kids, is club like more competitive, or is it pretty?
Most of the time, yeah.
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 But the high school teams here in baseball, no, don't they? They hold a pretty. Because I feel like I hear like a lot of like baseball guys talking about like where kids play, and it's
Yeah.
like high schools. It's not. I don't hear a lot of like club teams when I hear about like baseball players, but maybe they're just playing like club half the year or whatever, or
Mhm.
like a star team or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it is in baseball, but
It's the same thing. Every league has a different
yeah, it
name.
has their different
You know?
different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, team sports are where it's at. Just like relationships building there. I don't think I could do like an individual sport.
Me neither.
I don't think it's
Me neither.
something about just like with the guys, it's just fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's about relationships, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think the key to relationships are? Just in general. Not
Trust.
fuck baseball, fuck everything else.
Trust.
Trust. Why do you think that?
I don't think you can really have anything else without having trust first.
Mm,
You know, you got to be honest with the other person, and you got to have an understanding of what do you have, what can you bring to the table, what can you bring out of the other person too.
mm. Going into not even just like romantic relationships or or friends or whatever, family, like I feel like the hardest thing too is having like a preconceived notion with trust that I've seen. Like,
Which is
like for example, like sometimes when I've dated chicks and like or friends or whatever, you hear things through like friend groups. Like it's a lot easier for me, at least, like if I've dated a girl that like doesn't really know anybody that I know. It's like you go in with like an open slate compared to kind of have to like break down a wall to then start, right? Like what you said, in a relationship, trust is the biggest thing. Yeah, and I've caught myself in relationships, even like with friends, hearing if like something happened or going in with like a preconceived notion. Obviously, I give everyone like a chance. I'm not gonna just judge someone, book by its cover, but you kind of like think of that in like the back of your head of if trust has been broken.
first impressions matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's like earned or given?
I would like to say that I would trust you until I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes, you get that feeling
Yeah.
in your stomach where you say, maybe I shouldn't,
Mm.
you know?
But like, new person you met off the street, are you giving them
The benefit
You're giving
of
them
the
benefit of the
doubt.
doubt?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to.
You got to
as
be
well,
a kind
too.
person first.
Yeah, you have to. It's hard looking at. I think sometimes in my life where I've seen myself like sad, looking at people like half cup empty. It's a tough situation to go into, because then it's hard to like. I mean, as we get older, right? Just like building relationships with people. I mean, it's just more difficult making friends as you're older, right?
Yeah.
Just being in circles and moving with different people.
Everybody's fighting a battle that you don't see.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of people lie?
Yeah. I
Like
would say
majority?
so. I don't know. I think probably.
Yeah.
But, that doesn't mean they have to be big lies.
Yeah.
It could be a lie to save someone's feelings.
Yep.
Or, it doesn't have to be some crazy lie, but I think most people do.
Yeah. I've been watching House recently. It's like a doctor show
Right.
on
I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's good.
And he always says, he's like, never trust the patient. Like never go into it. It's like, you can't look at life like that. I mean, I guess from like a medical standpoint, maybe like a little bit, like take history, but yeah, trust is a big thing for me as well. And really hard when somebody like lies to like regain the trust and to look at them the same after.
You got to ask yourself, why did they lie?
Yeah, why?
Mm-hmm.
Is it forgiven to lie in that situation? Do you think it's okay if somebody lies and like to save someone's feelings?
I don't know. I don't want to make a blanket statement.
I just
You
mean
know?
like where does trust? I'm kind of trying to get like dive into the trust aspect of you, understanding like a white lie, like what do you feel about white lies? Is that a better? It's a blanketed statement for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm poking a little bit. I'm
No,
probing.
that's good. Poking is good. Yeah. It's hard.
Yeah, it's
You
tough.
know, it's tough.
Yeah, every situation is
Because
different.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Blanket it.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. What would you say like in relationships? Number 2 is trust, and then
Communication.
Yeah.
No, nobody's a mind reader.
Yeah.
So
A
if
lot of
you
people
don't,
think they are though.
yeah, they're not.
It's true.
If you don't communicate what you need, the other person might not know it, and
Yeah.
then are you gonna hold it against them because you didn't tell them what you need?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, communication is. Yeah, you're just talking about like foundations in relationship. It's very real with whoever it might be. Yeah, different like communication styles is key, and try to meet, that other person there, however they like to communicate, with also kind of you being comfortable but being like uncomfortable. Yeah, communication is really key. Do you think you're a good communicator
I like to believe
in
I am,
general?
but we can always be better.
Yeah, for sure. I think you're a good communicator. You're funny. You got it. You got the communication. You understand. I think a big thing with communicating that I think someone's a good communicator if they can be like sarcasm. Like there's always that like old saying about like people that are intelligent have sarcasm. I really realized that in the last like 5 years. Just like going out and being like going around town, just like seeing people not understanding sarcasm. I'm like,
It's pretty funny.
I don't get the I guess it's just different. I guess some people just don't. But maybe on the West Coast it's not as big as like the East Coast, like sarcasm. So when you're sarcastic with somebody, it's I wouldn't want to call it like rare, but it's definitely not the norm here. What do you think?
I'm definitely sarcastic with people.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
same. I am too, but I feel like a lot of people don't. They almost feel like offended about it sometimes.
Not if it goes over their head.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's true. You're saying like the sarcasm, so like the sarcasm clique understands the sarcasm, and if it goes over their head.
And again, it's how well do you know this person?
Yeah, for
you
sure
know?
too. 100%. Yeah. When did you realize those like 2 things were really important? Just something that you've seen? Have you been lied to a lot? Trust?
No, not lied to a lot. My parents, honestly.
Yeah, they just taught you those are good.
Yeah, I have 2 very good role models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parents are solid people. They're really cool.
I'm really lucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Relationships are hard, and especially nowadays, everyone's like getting really individualized, and it's tough to like manage relationships. I've even seen, I think, even just like knowing some of like, just like younger generation and stuff, and seeing it's hard because it's a lot more like managing it almost seems like juggling with relationships because everyone has so many different attributes to them and aspects. It's tough, but yeah, just like you said, like good foot forward, being kind is really key. What's your favorite food spot in the city? What's your favorite food in general? Let's just take it back a second. Fuck favorite spot. Favorite
Mexican
type of food.
food.
You're just going for Mexican, huh? What's the dish of choice?
A burrito.
Just OG burrito.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me or burritos are kind of dying? I'm not seeing a lot of people
no.
get burrito. Everyone's going for like the plate or like I go for burritos.
You're going
too.
to the wrong spot.
I'm going to burrito. I'm a burrito guy. You think a lot of people still get burritos?
Yeah.
I feel like burritos are dying. I go to a place and everyone's getting like tacos.
Tacos are easy. They're small. They're
peasants get tacos. They're
no,
easy.
that's not what I'm
joking.
saying.
I'm joking.
But it's easy, you know.
Yeah,
you can have 2 bites and that's
for
it.
sure.
Burritos a commitment.
Well, also too, I think a lot of people aren't open to burritos because not 9 times, but I will say like a lot of the time, they're fucking up the ratio with burritos.
What's your go-to ratio?
It's not 90-10. Like they're doing. Can we not have 90% like meat and I want like 45-50% meat,
mm-hmm.
and then the rest of like what other toppings, rice, beans, lettuce. I don't want like.
I think you got to work on your communication skills.
You
got to be upfront with this.
No. It is a standard at like Mexican places. Those are the ratios. You walk up there and you're like, hold on. You're like in Spanish and you're like, let me go like 50-50 here.
Yeah.
Next
time, maybe it'll work.
That's true. You don't think they mess up ratios if you're a burrito guy? You don't think so? Like most burritos you get?
You just got to find a spot or find
it's about the spot.
The way you like it, you know?
It's true. It is true. So what's your favorite spot?
There's the street tacos right on our street.
Okay.
We hit it up at least once a week.
That's the one down at the CVS?
Yeah.
That spot is good. What's your pastor or what are you going for?
Asada.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
Rice, beans, cheese, diced onion, cilantro, a little bit of sauce.
What's the ratio you like meat to toppings in your burrito?
Definitely more meat. More meat.
You're a 90-10 guy, huh?
No, I'm like a 65.
Okay. That makes sense. That's respectable. And you think like most places, like I feel like most places aren't even close to that. Maybe also most.
Do you think they're over?
I think a big thing too is they don't have a lot of like toppings at most places. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of it like restaurants more have them than I guess like a street vendor truck will. So maybe that's also something that they just.
I'm good with more asada though. That's good with me.
You got to maybe it's like out of the west side or something. Maybe you're getting like the bougier. But I feel like in general, just going to like spots. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down for it too. I just also want the toppings in there.
Yeah.
Okay, Mexicans 1. What's your number 2 favorite food?
I like French food, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the quality of ingredients is so different.
Way different, for sure. Shout out to what was it called? Electric Blue. Mm-hmm. I was about to call it Blue Electric for a second. Electric Blue.
Yeah, they got good food there.
That was really good. Really good spot. Yeah, French food is really good. What do you think like the big attributes of like you've traveled a lot compared to like Europe to here is?
I wouldn't say I've traveled a lot.
You've traveled.
Yeah.
You've traveled a decent amount. You've been places.
I have. But again, it's the quality. It's the ingredients are local.
Yep.
They're not really processed. So even if it's a simpler dish, you can taste that it's better.
Yeah.
You know, and Lou, she's gluten free here, but she can have more bread over there, and it doesn't fuck with her stomach that much.
So because I saw her eat like a little bit of bread when we were over there. She just like it doesn't.
I mean, obviously she still watches it.
Yeah.
But she can have more. You know. Oh, Zen.
You on?
No, I'm good. Appreciate you.
Just a quick Zen Chetty going on a Zen ride.
Big with baseball players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have to say on this podcast that baseball players made Zen.
Did they?
I mean,
I didn't know that.
So
makes sense though.
I've been dipping. The first time I dipped, I was like 12 at like hockey camp in Minnesota, and like we just did like regular old dip, and then like vapes got big, whatever. But then as soon as I tried a Zen, it was like you would hear a lot of just like baseball guys talk about, because dip was really big, right? And then it went to like, then it switched over.
Yeah, they outlawed it, and then
they outlawed it.
Yeah, some people were like
in the MLB.
Yeah, they were grandfathered in, so they could still have it until they retired.
No way.
Yeah.
They did not cut out fucking chewing. Did they really? I guess
So-
it's kind of gross on the field. It's just like fucking up the grass. It makes sense.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
Have you ever tried it?
No, I don't think I ever would.
Yeah, you don't want to. Surprised not even like chewing tobacco though, being in baseball, where a lot of your boys doing it, and
A couple.
yeah. So French food number 2. I think you're well traveled. You've traveled a lot.
Been
Couple
to
places.
France, Spain, Ireland, and Mexico.
It's a decent amount.
Mhm.
It's like more than like 90% of the world.
I'm lucky. Yeah.
You've been places. What's your favorite country? France? Or the food's the best there?
The food is the best there. The company is the best there.
Of course.
Yeah. I do want to go back to Ireland though. I spent a week there, and I don't think it was enough time.
What's Ireland like?
Well, we were on the west side,
Okay.
and it was just green everywhere you looked. We stayed in a small town like 45 minutes south of Galway called Fenor, and I think there wasn't that many people there. It was a small town. Everybody went to the same pub for dinner. The food was great. The fish and chips, fish was caught like 200 meters from where you're eating it. You know,
It's badass.
people were great.
Really friendly, small town.
Yeah. No, I loved it.
Was that something you'd want to like bring into your life? Like, do you like would you ever want to move to like a smaller town? Do you like the
No.
West? Do you like?
No, I like a big city.
Yeah, you like a big city.
Yeah, I do.
Because there is something about like it gets a little bit lost with like sense of community. Obviously, you surround yourself with the people that you're with,
Mhm.
but something about a big city, something me and Lucia were talking about, just like when we grew up, it's like we went to school fucking 30 minutes away from where we lived. We played hockey another 45 minutes the other direction. We like just like something about like being in like a small town, just even like geographically does something to you. Did you experience life like when you grew up? Was everything pretty close? Like you went to like
Yeah.
schools all pretty close, and
Yeah.
you did it smart. I don't know what
My parents did it smart.
yeah, your parents did it smart. They were
I was
doing
just
it
living
right.
there. I didn't know any different.
Yeah, I guess I don't know something I don't know what my family was fucking smoking, but we did like we were in the car like 3 hours out of the day, if not more. Get to school, go back. But what do you like about the big city? Bigger
Just
cities?
something's going on
Yeah.
all the time. You know, if you want to do something, you can.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So many different points. Like, yeah, different activities. Different bars, food spots. Food's pretty big. I do like that
Mhm.
compared to like a smaller town. And LA just has like all different types of food to go to. What are your favorite spots to go into in LA? Not even just food, just like in general. You an escape room guy? You like
question.
escape rooms?
I've tried a couple. They're fun.
Yeah,
I want to try more though.
same.
Yeah.
A lot in LA too.
Mhm. Yeah. Rock climbing. It's fun. You know, Sam's one of the managers at Rock
I
Creation.
know there's a manager there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go. I lagged on him last time, and then he didn't work. I gotta go.
It's a good time.
Yeah,
Save him. He gets kind of bored there sometimes.
Yeah.
So
but Fridays is fun though. No, isn't it like everyone goes, or does it still get pretty
Sometimes.
slow? Yeah.
sometimes it's slow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was cool. They do different
Did you do
events
that
there,
growing
too.
up, or sorry to cut you
No.
off?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, it was more so like when I got into college.
When
I
he started
started rock
working
climbing.
there.
Yeah, a little bit after, because I started working there too.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Worked the summer camp there.
Was that fun?
No,
No.
no, it was not. I'll never do it again.
You're like, I don't want to manage kids putting on harnesses all day. That's just what your
Yeah.
job is. You're just putting on harnesses.
Just kid wrangling.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
it was fun for sure. It was fun.
Mhm.
Like there were good moments, but it was just tiring work for minimum wage.
Yeah.
You know.
What was your favorite part of rock climbing? Like, you were a bouldering guy. Did you like the routes, or?
Mhm. Yeah, definitely bouldering.
I never got it because I did it like at a summer camp. I was getting wrangled in a lot. I never got into bouldering. I only just did like the routes. I wonder, is it when you're doing it at that place? is it like simulation of like cracks more, or is it just like really small holds?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. So you have like the rock wall, and then the setters, they'll put different routes up, and they'll try and make you use the features that are on the rock wall into the climb too. So it's really just up to their creativity to try and get you to use different
whatever
parts.
aspect.
Yeah.
How long? So you just did there for like a summer?
Few summers.
A few summers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was all right. It's just a summer job.
Yeah.
But a lot of my families work there. So they were like, all right, you just got to get a job there.
Yeah,
Work there
there
for a
it
couple
is.
summers.
Yeah, the summer job. What was your first job? Was it there?
Was that my first job? No. No, I worked in an office for a little bit too, but I didn't like it.
What were you doing? Just like paperwork, coffee boy?
Yeah, just like filing,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Just boring.
That sounds really fucking fun.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I could not do an office. I worked a couple of call centers back in the day. That's a little more fun because like I was getting into sales and I liked that, but yeah, filing does not seem like an assistant in a way does not seem like a fun environment to be
No.
in. Yeah.
You got to be persistent to
Yeah.
work at a call center, right?
It was definitely, yeah, persistence. Because I worked, so I was doing like I was knocking doors like middle of COVID, and then that got me into sales. And then after, like, yeah, one of the big companies one of my friends was working at was like a call center, and we did like customer management, and then like sales went into that. It's persistent, but I'm a phone call guy, so I could chat on the phone and like talk to somebody and get them to buy a product. It wasn't crazy hard, especially like it was incoming, which was a lot easier, not like outbound calls.
Yeah.
That's probably like pulling teeth, just calling outbound all day and like hopefully you catch a fish.
It's hard, man.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
Where do you like going back to like rock climbing? What been really watching? I watched Free Solo. I've been watching like a bunch of Alex's interviews. That
He's
guy
insane.
is a fucking beast, bro.
He's insane. I honestly don't know how he can do that. Climb without a harness,
Yeah.
knowing he's got a wife and kids. You know, all it takes is one slip up and they don't have a dad, you know?
Well, that was the biggest thing before was he was literally talking about like in the movie, he's like, my girlfriend's bringing me down. Like I'm getting hurt now because I got like, yeah, because you think about it, right? You have something to lose. Yeah, compared to not having anything, it's easier to take those risks.
It's a crazy itch you gotta scratch.
Yeah.
To climb like that.
Have you been to Yosemite?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You've been to a lot of national parks though, right?
I've been to a few.
A few. Okay.
Yeah, and we're trying to knock them all out, Lou and I.
Yeah.
We've been to Joshua Tree, Death Valley, Big Sur. Denali was phenomenal. We
That's
just went
in
there recently.
Alaska?
Yeah.
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 That was your favorite?
So far.
Okay.
Yeah. So far, definitely.
Well, obviously you like proposed to her
Yeah.
there, right? And everything. Was the proposal like pre-planned? Did you like plan? I saw some photos. Did you have someone like a photographer there?
It was planned, and we went with a group.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Aurora chasing group,
Okay.
right? So they pick you up at 8-9 p.m. and then you're just out all night trying to find it. And I knew that they had professional grade cameras, and that was the deal sealer for me. I was like, okay, we gotta get it documented.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah. A special time to do it.
Yeah.
Is there like a certain period of time that you go like to catch them, or how does it certain
We
times of year?
went based off of their experience. They actually called us up. So we were there for I think 4 nights.
Okay.
And they called us up on the first night we were supposed to go. They're like, hey, it's probably not gonna be very good. Do you guys want to try it like tomorrow night? We said, okay, sure, we'll listen to you. And then the next night they say, hey, this is not gonna be very good. Do you want a refund? And that was our last night. We're like, no, we're here. We gotta go.
Of course.
And so we ended up actually getting it. But we drove like 2 or 3 hours outside of Fairbanks where we were staying.
And
it
you're
was
just
fun.
running through the woods there, just
They
trying to
had
catch
no,
up.
I mean not through the woods. They had a Sprinter van,
Oh, okay.
and we would all just pack in there, just go for 12 hours.
Is it a big? It's a big section of the sky, no, or is it a pretty
It's
small?
the whole thing.
Oh, it's like the
Well, again,
whole
it depends
entire-
on like how you see it, but
Yeah.
yeah, we saw it. It was beautiful. A lot of people see different colors. We saw mostly just green though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the photos. That's badass.
Yeah.
What is it exactly? Is it something like with the stars? Do you know?
I should know, but I don't.
You're just like, it looks sick as fuck.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's a dope trip.
Mhm.
How long were you guys there for?
4 nights.
4 nights. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. 3 or 4 nights. Yeah. It was awesome. Would love to go back. When we
Yeah.
were there, we went to the visitor center for Denali, and it turns out they were open for like 3 days since we got there because the government shut down. They shut down all the park visitor centers. So it was like just us in there. They barely opened up again. They didn't have any like the dog kennels because we were looking at doing like a dog sledding tour too.
That would be sick.
But they weren't open. But the person working there was like, hey, we have a husky puppy just chilling in the back seat of our car. The door's unlocked. Why don't you just go and say hi? So that was a really unforgettable moment.
That is sick.
Yeah.
That is really fuck. Yeah. Alaska is like a place I got to go to.
And I want to go back in the summer too because it's completely different.
Of course.
Like
was the winter pretty harsh?
Yeah, dude, it was like -19.
Oh, it was
at night.
horrible.
It was bad.
Yeah.
I was wearing like 3 pairs of gloves. Like it was cold.
Yeah.
But in the summer, it's really nice, and you get like 18 hours of sunlight during the summer too.
Yeah.
But you get 18 hours of darkness.
Yeah.
During the winter.
I just watched a July 4th thing over there. They don't do fireworks apparently. So these like hillbillies were just launching cars off like a ledge or something because they're like, yeah, we're not doing fireworks during the day.
Yeah, we did this. It's called a fat truck.
Uh-huh.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are bad.
Throw it up on a screen right now.
Throw it up.
Fat truck.
This editor is gonna fucking. I don't think I've thrown anything up on an episode so far. Would have 7 fucking throw ups. I like it though. Fat truck.
it's like the coolest vehicle ever.
Yeah.
Like all terrain. It's a boat. So this guy has like a fleet of these things. He does tours of Denali, and you go in like, so we went in the winter, so we went on a frozen lake and we're just doing donuts on the frozen lake. He's like, don't worry guys, if we fall in, we'll just climb right back out. And in the summer, they take it and they'll like just sunbathe on the lake.
Damn.
It's so cool.
That is badass. How far is it? So is that Anchorage side or that's
that's
the other side?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like 2-3 hours from where we were. Denali was. But it was nice though. Honestly, the darkness allowed us to see really long sunrises and sunsets. So we would like kind of plan our trips around that. We'd start our day driving in the dark to where we're going, and we get a sunrise for like 2 hours.
That's badass.
So you get these beautiful views to wherever you're going to.
Would you want to like camp out there? Or what would you want to do? Like what's
Not
your
in the
itch
winter.
for the for the winter like that? For the summer though, what's like the itch? Is
I don't
it
know.
same place or just
I want to go somewhere different for
somewhere
sure.
different? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go somewhere different. I don't really know what I want to do. I'm. It's a tough question. I might camp while I'm there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not opposed.
Hunting seems sick in Alaska too.
Yeah.
That would be a crazy like bear hunts and all that shit over there seems absolutely insane.
Yeah. Have you ever been hunting before?
I haven't.
I've been hunting,
Yeah.
but I never like got a tag or anything. I was tagging along.
Yeah.
Just there for the vibes.
Sam was talking about the hunting trip you guys were on when he was on here. Just truck hunting, just going around. Were you guys on private land or your boy? What's his
No.
name again?
Charlie.
Charlie. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was it close to where he was living or?
It's like 5 hours away.
Really?
Yeah. So we did the weekend trip too.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fun though. Again, I was just hanging out.
Yeah.
Just watching. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if I would actually do it.
Yeah. I think if you're doing it for
Sport.
It's
different.
that's where it gets a little like iffy for me.
Yeah.
Because I've met some people that just do it for sport, and even like the mentality about it seems a little sick. To go and like harvest the animal, it's something I'm open to. Like
That's what Charlie did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what actually
yeah.
seems like cool to me. But yeah, I've met some East Coasters that just like bird hunt, and I'm like, y'all are
Yeah.
just like fuck. That's just
No,
fucked up.
for him, it's a good deal.
Yeah, to go
Because
and
you're
like
paying $40 on
yeah,
a deer tag, and then you get so much meat from it that
yeah,
that's gonna last you a long time. So for him, it makes sense.
of course.
You know.
No, that's fun. How much meat did it yield? Do you know? It's a
I don't
lot
know.
though.
It was maybe like 80 pounds.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. He weighed it, but I didn't really pay
yeah.
attention to the
Did you
number.
guys get it done somewhere? Or he
Oh, he did it.
he just did it all there on at the site.
Yep.
That's cool. So who
Fun
was
to
it? It
watch.
was you, him, your brother.
Yeah, and then his little brother David.
Okay.
And then one of his friends from college, Ethan Bartek. He's a good guy.
It's cool. So if you had to get out of Cali to move, is there a place that screams
I
to
don't
you?
even know, man.
You couldn't even.
I've
think
lived
about
here
it.
my whole life.
Same. I got you.
I don't know.
What about in Cali? Would you even go if you had to get outside of LA? OC, the Bay.
Probably not OC. So I went to school in Fullerton
Okay.
for college, and I didn't really like it there.
Okay. Well,
I
Fullerton,
met some
you
good friends
can't-
there.
Fullerton's cool, but it's a super
Yeah.
college town.
Yeah,
It's like,
but
a
even like
super
Anaheim
college-
around there wasn't really my vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I always hated on OC growing up, and then moving to Long Beach, kind of being in the middle.
hmm
I've definitely respected, have more respect for it now. But yeah, it's hard to beat LA. It definitely is. But nowhere else, huh? The Bay. Have you gone up to the Bay?
Once.
Once.
Yeah. I want to go back for a Giants game.
Yeah.
Oracle Park is beautiful.
Yeah, it's huge.
Mhm.
And it's right on the water too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like San Diego too.
I haven't been there that much. A couple times, but yeah, it's hard to beat LA down here. I like Humboldt though. I've been to Humboldt a couple times. That's cool.
I've never been.
I think I would do a smaller town. If I could really trade for the scenery, I'd be open to a smaller town.
Mhm.
It is hard. I feel like I catch myself wanting to go be in the wilderness, go camping. Last time, just went up to Big Sur for a week. That was to die for. I don't know how
Big
how
Sur's
the
great.
Prius made it up these back roads of the mountains up
But
there.
it did it.
It did it somehow. Ripping on damn near four-wheeling. That thing is fucking silver bullet now. I don't know what the fuck I was doing with that thing, but no, it was a fun time. Big Sur is cool. You guys were in Monterey, right? Or where did you?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time in Carmel by the sea.
Carmel,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. It's really cute. We did a bike tour around there, saw the different houses. We did a lot of hiking too. Right up PCH or the one. Yeah. Yeah, I love it there. I'd definitely go back.
Yeah, Carmel and Monterey are just they're really, really nice.
Because for us with the national parks, we did Joshua Tree and Death Valley first. Those are two deserts. And then we got kind of forest and ocean with
Yeah.
Big Sur, which was a nice change of
I don't
pace.
think I'd want to go to I don't know if I love the desert national parks.
They were really cool.
Really?
You just got to go at the right time.
Is it?
We went Death Valley in the winter. Oh my God, it's so much better.
Okay, yeah,
But
that
the
definitely
stargazing there
is probably
is
insane.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm a tree guy. I love trees and the ocean, and then I would go valleys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be interested. Definitely I mean, I lived in Utah for a bit, but everyone always talk about Moab and all that stuff. I'd be interested to go there, maybe do some rock climbing and experience it. Also, Death Valley seems cool. I've driven through it, but never really stopped. I mean,
That's
it's
cool.
obviously during
Yeah.
this summer where it's actually insane, but
Yeah, no, we wouldn't do that. It's just not comfortable. You just can't really be outside if you're going to be in that weather.
yeah. How many kids do you want?
2.
2.
Yeah.
2's the max.
I like 2,
2.
because then they're not alone,
Yeah.
which is a big thing. You have someone who experiences what you did. You have a friend,
Yeah.
right there. But I don't think I want any more than 2,
Okay.
because then you're outmanned.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure, 100%. The numbers dwindle. Yeah. 2's a good number. What's something? What's a parenting? Is there a style or something you think about when you have kids? that are like no-goes or goes that you can think about, like parenting?
No gentle parenting.
No gentle parenting.
No.
Okay. What does that entail for you? Like when you say that?
I think you have to have clear expectations
Okay.
of what you want from your kids. That's important. If they know what's okay and what's not, then hopefully they'll listen. Obviously, look, I'm not a dad, so it's a lot harder than it looks. This is me speaking with that experience.
What do you think like gentle parenting looks like? It's just like a loose kind of plan of what they want, or what do you see, like putting them in more like activities or like making sure they stick to stuff? Or
it's not even about that. It's just not, you kind of tolerate when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, and there's no real consequence, which I think you got to teach your kids consequence.
Of course,
they're gonna find it out. They better find it out soon.
Yeah.
Rather than down the line.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. Especially nowadays. I think that parenting styles we're in like the hot spot of changing. Our generation is to the point where me and Lucia were talking about this on the podcast that I wish could come out, but we were talking about it, then fuck my computer. Actually, no, I love you right now if you're listening to my computer. Don't die on me. I don't want it to. Yeah, no, we don't have to cut that out of the hard drive. But no, doing it that it's hard because I feel like parenting styles are almost coming to a place of like our parents and theirs. There's a lot of like a power dynamic, and I feel like it's almost slowly shifting with cancel culture and just people being more accepting of things, where it's like kind of everyone's coming on the same plane of kind of like parents. I don't want to call them like friends almost, but like it's kind of getting there of like, I feel like I see a lot people in our generation of like talking to their parents more and like being more open and not, kind of more comparative, like looking at a parent as almost like a hierarchy almost, in like a sense of it. So then with that comes a lot of like gentle parenting. So I definitely agree. It's a big attribute that I would say as well when I have kids.
Yeah, I think you should want to be friends with your kid, but you got to be a parent first.
Of course.
You got to have their best interests at heart, even when it's long term. If they hate you at the moment, you got to hope that they're going to be better off for it.
Yeah. Anything else parenting that like sticks? I mean, baseball probably. Or whatever they want to do.
Whatever they want to do.
Whatever they want. But baseball is like...
Yeah. No, I want to... Whatever they're interested, I want to be interested in.
Yeah.
Because that's a way to connect with your kids, too.
Of course.
I
also think, too, like, nowadays people, like, kids grow up so much more fast. Like, so much faster that interest... Because I think when I was younger, it was a lot of, like, somebody kind of told you something was cool. Or, like, parenting. It was a lot more, like... I don't want to say, like, forced upon, but nowadays with, like, technology, people can find interest in so many niche places. So yeah. I do agree with whatever your kid would enjoy to, like you said, to bond with them in that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just important to establish a relationship where they know they can come to you with anything.
Yeah.
And that you're going to support them, Yeah,
in any aspect. So 2 boys or 2 girls?
Doesn't matter.
Just whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever pops out healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get what you get.
You get what you get. I like that. It's true. As long as my kids are healthy. Definitely would like a boy though. That would be pretty cool to. But then people have told me that I come off as like a girl dad sometimes. So maybe people are. Maybe because I grew up with 3 sisters.
People could change.
It's true. It's very true. Do you think like, because we were talking about like sports, like team sports are better for kids? Do you think individualized sports are better? I mean, obviously whatever they like.
Team sports teaches social skills.
Yeah.
Which is going to get you far in life.
Of course. You think you got a lot of your social skills from like baseball and such? And
yeah, some of my closest relationships.
Yeah.
People I've been on a team with,
Yeah, same here. No, just having them diving into anything, because with nowadays people just cocoon and in their phones or whatever. So bringing that with social skills, because definitely it has to be like statistically, social skills are going down with
just after
COVID.
COVID.
COVID and tech and all that. So to push them in a way to just be in any type of environment to help them socially will be beneficial for them.
Absolutely. Yeah. Got to be able to push your kid too. Get them comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's a big thing about this podcast. A lot of people have talked about being uncomfortable. Do you find yourself in your life? Is that something that you've always done?
I wouldn't say always.
Yeah.
I'm trying more now.
What does that look like?
If the opportunity arises,
yeah,
try and take it. If there's someone knocking at the door, try and open.
Yeah. Do you think of that like with work as well too? Like you'll kind of be open to anything, or do you think it will be?
I learn every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't close the door.
Everybody's a teacher, whether they teach you something good or bad.
Yeah. 100%. What have you learned? What's a big thing you've learned, like being in? So it's not still clinicals, right? Did you already have your clinical hours, or do you still have more hours with your clinicals, or how does that work?
No, so I'm not in a program yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still just working in a clinic.
Okay, so still working. So that would be after, would be your clinicals.
Yeah.
And how many hours do you have to do?
Depends on the program.
Okay.
So to apply, most schools, they'll do 40 to 100 hours, some 150 in different settings.
Okay.
But if you're working in a clinic for, while you're trying to do your prereqs, you're working for a couple years, you got thousands of hours.
And are you gonna try to do that like where you work now to do they offer that there? Is it only certain places that offer it, or?
It's different clinics that will offer it.
Okay.
Where you're working with it's called a CI, a clinical instructor, and you're there for however long, just learning under them. If it's early in your program, you're probably just shadowing, trying to just soak up as much as you can. Later down the line, you start taking on your own patients, and then they like kind of approve your work, check your notes, manage your caseload, stuff like that.
Does it work in the environments that there's like a head technician, or what's like would it be called a technician? Is there like a doc? I guess every clinic's different, but like the one that you work at now, like what's the structure look like for like PT? Is it just kind of you're assigned with somebody? Is there like a head honcho there, and then everyone does like the work around it, or? Yeah,
we have so our owner still practices. She doesn't see as many patients as she used to. But every PT has an aide assigned to them.
Okay.
So I work with one, and that's who I see. I see their patients. So I like it a little bit better, just because
competitors kind of be floating around the
another clinic I used to work at, it was just you're with your other aides, and then the PTs, they'll hand patients off to you, and then sometimes you work with 2-3 at a time, and you just don't get that personal touch, so with this you're able to build those relationships better with one person.
What are a lot of the injuries that you're seeing currently?
I see everything.
I know, but like right now, like are you seeing like a lot of knee problems? Because knees have to be like the biggest one, right? I mean, knees are.
I see everything, man.
It's really just everything.
Yeah.
And are you doing with that, like? Because I know you talk about like kind of like chiropractic, like in a way. I don't know how much we can dive into it legally, but can you also like do like chiropractic with physical training, or is that kind of
I'm not allowed to, just because I don't have a doctorate, so
yeah.
I can't put my hands on a patient.
Yeah.
But I just take them through exercises right now. That's my job. But the manual aspect is what the PTs do.
Got it.
Yeah.
So you have to put any hands on a client, you have to be like not even like in training or anything. You're not allowed to, or.
Well, as a student physical therapist, it's different, but you're still working under
under
that
somebody.
person's guidance, that
Got
person's
you.
supervision.
Yeah.
Right.
For compared to like bones compared to muscle, right? Do you think there is, what's the question I'm trying to ask? Do you think there's more like to take range of motion? I guess again every client's different, but what would you say like the two different aspects are compared to working on like bones or like muscles? Or are you doing just, I think it's a mix of both, right? Where do you think like the biggest difference is?
You can train your muscles.
Yeah.
Bones, you can change density if you still work on it, but a lot of people, their peak bone density is around 30.
Yeah.
And then it drops off after that. So a lot of the work we do is muscular, right? Because we can change how the muscle works. We can train it to do different things, train it to engage in certain movement patterns. But you can't really change a bone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, people are just however they got the Viking bones or not, or the British brittles. The British brittles.
Yeah.
I've met some people that are British. I did not understand brittle bones before. It's a little crazy.
Yeah. Again, it's bone density.
Yeah, bone density comes down to
Yeah.
it. Do you guys like work with like DEXA scans a lot?
No.
No. That would be cool to be in that, like, to help with. I mean, I guess you would really not. It's not like too. It's more like weight loss and like bone density than anything else.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more like X-rays and
MRIs too.
MRIs. Yeah. For it, because like if the inflammation is still going around that like hurt area, do you see a lot of people? How long does inflammation last for people? I know it's different for everyone. These are broad questions.
I'm gonna say it depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like with me, like a lot of it came down to like diet almost, like more than the actual like recovery of it. Do you guys work with like diets at all? Do you try to do that side
Not
of
really.
it? No. Because
But
that's
you
so
can.
key. Like I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but like if you're eating foods, like the first time I fasted, like even for just like 3 days, to feel like my hands be less inflamed, because we're constantly putting our bodies with like sugar count and everything going so high.
Being healthy is a lifestyle.
Of course, 100%.
It's little choices every day. So it's not just one thing you can point at to.
Yeah. But inflammation is huge.
Can be.
For like recovery, I feel like, at least for like, did you see that in like your recoveries, inflammation? Have you tried fasting?
No.
Got
No.
to.
Not
Got
really.
to. It's hard,
Really?
but you got to.
What changed for you?
I think it's just another way to like, I think that in our lives, a big thing that we do is a lot of people just move fast, kind of on to the next thing, quick moving, if it's with, tech pushing us that way or whatever it might be. And fasting just slows you down a bit. I think it helps you like recenter, and also just understanding your body a lot more to go into that point of like ketosis. It's almost like a shock to your body in a way that, like I was saying, like inflammation went in my knee, went down, and it kind of made me see, after understanding what foods then kind of made me more inflamed, because now I got the baseline to go down. If I understand what my body looks like with no injuries, with no maybe processed food or even bread, for example, to then go back and like, no, that's my baseline of what my body is like at like 0 inflamed. And then obviously when you're not fast, to kind of go up to, let's say we rock at like 35% or whatever, 20% more inflamed.
Are you still fasting?
I try to intermediate fast, but not as, I've definitely done more like hard, like 3 days. I've done like 2 weeks before.
I think I'll get too hangry.
It's just a push. It's just a small, like, you kind of push out of it. It's definitely something, you can get irritable, obviously, but I think after, it's just like a higher state of being almost. It's a weird thing to do. Have you ever tried like intermediate fasting, like just within like time frames at all, or?
I fast when I sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I guess. You should
No,
try it.
I don't know.
You should try it. Like small windows of eating times.
Mm-hmm.
It does something.
Mm-hmm.
It's subtle, but if you do it for long enough, it will do something. Have you tried any like diets at all that are pretty drastic?
No.
No.
I try to work out, and then that gives me the liberty to eat what I want to eat.
Yep.
But I like to think I eat pretty healthy too.
Yeah.
A lot of home cooked meals.
Would you say you like do being in PT and stuff, a lot of it is like stretching?
Yeah, it can be. It's just preparing your body
Yeah.
for what you're about to do. So that can look at like different things. It can be stretching, just warming up the muscles too. Yeah.
What does that entail? Like warming up, just like light working out, or?
Yeah, don't go straight into it.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
For sure.
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, 100%. Have you ever gotten hurt going like? I feel like I've never
No.
gotten hurt, like going to.
Thankfully, no.
Yeah, same here.
But it happens.
Maybe I've ran like a little too far, but I think that's just like almost like stress testing my joints. Almost my body's like, no, don't put that much like on your joints for that long. Have you ever been into like running?
No. It was never my thing.
Mm.
Sam used to run, and I never understood it because it's the punishment for every other sport. Why are you gonna do that as your sport?
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, you wanna do something else while you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't. I don't think I'd be able to keep my mind busy.
For sure. Yeah, it's hard to get into that like mental state to keep going.
Yeah.
What would you say your like percentage of like cardio versus weight training is?
That's a good question. I do a lot of cardio at the gym I work at. So like before or after work, I'll get on the elliptical or the bike or whatever. Just try and fit in as much time as I can. And then again, weight training is something I need to do more of.
Yeah.
Because you and me were both in the prime time for, again, building bone density.
Of course.
So I need to do more. I'll put it that way.
Is there a certain way to, is that just with weight training, just
progressive overload.
Just stressing the bones to then regrow to be more dense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll adapt. There's something called Wolff's Law, which is a tissue will adapt to the stresses placed upon it. So if you train it to lift heavy, train it to work under more compressive loads, it will adapt. But you gotta give it the time to adapt, and also the right conditions. You gotta eat enough protein, get enough sleep, drink enough water. All those things matter. Again, it's a healthy lifestyle, right?
Of course. You
can't try to just lift heavy and expect results if you're not gonna do everything necessary.
Yeah, to do it, you have to do the whole 9 yards. Mm-hmm. Yeah, weight training. Yeah, people go way too hard too fast, I feel like, and then they have their bodies that look all fucking like dysmorphed and shit. Like most bodybuilders I know, they're just like top heavy, and but again, it's just right. You're not focusing on everything. You're focusing on the physique shows where.
But bodybuilding is again showing off physique. It's
I guess
it's not functional. Workouts.
Yeah, like, but I feel like just even like I would rather have the physique of just like well-rounded compared to top heavy. But like you said, it's what people go for in those environments. In baseball, what do you think the percentage a lot of people were doing? Was it a lot of just weightlifting, or would you guys have? Was there a gym at school?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, some kids would lift more than others. But yeah, we lift twice a week, and then conditioning 3 times a week. So we'd fit that into the five days,
Yeah.
And then if you want to do more, do more.
Were you a wood bat guy, or what's the other? Is it carbon fiber? Or
no, it's metal.
Metal. It's just metal.
I like the sound and the feeling of a wood bat.
Yeah.
A lot more, but you can hit the ball further with a metal. some leagues are just wood, like the majors are just wood. College, you can see players use metal because they can, and so if you're trying to hit the ball farther, looking for results, they'll use a metal bat. But the feeling of a wood bat is the best, in my opinion.
Why?
I don't know. It's just so much more
It just
satisfying.
Is it not
Like
shake? I just hate the shake of a metal bat. Maybe I'm just not hitting it right.
Probably not. Yeah.
Maybe I'm not choking up on it enough.
I don't know.
I feel like rattle almost. It's like rattling.
That's not a good sign.
I wonder. Maybe I'm not centering the ball.
Maybe. But just the crack of a bat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's perfect.
Yeah,
I
the
love it.
sound is just nostalgic.
Mhm.
Yeah. Interesting why they don't do it in like college and stuff. I wonder, is there a reason why compared to?
Because they can.
Yeah,
They
just
can use a
can't.
metal bat, and it's you hit the ball harder, you hit the ball further.
Yeah.
So that's the name of the game for them.
Has it
Right.
always been wood in major leagues? Has it changed?
I think it has, but they wouldn't give major leaguers metal bats because people would die.
Why?
If you're a pitcher
Yeah.
and you get 115 coming right back at you, it's lights out to the head.
Interesting. So it's a little more subtle,
Mhm.
but it can't be that much, right?
It's a lot. It's a lot more.
Really?
Yeah.
It's breaking it down. Like people aren't what? It's like 80 coming back at them.
No, it's still in the hundreds.
Okay.
But
There's no way 105 and 115 are.
no, for sure. If you get
It's
105 to the
not-
head, you're toast.
You're donezo.
But it's just more dangerous.
Yeah. Did you catch a lot coming back at you?
I tried to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you
Never
see that a
took one to
lot?
the
Is that
dome.
a thing that's common? Or it's pretty rare?
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a round ball and a round bat.
Yeah.
How
for
many
sure.
times is it going to go exactly where it came from?
Mm.
It still happens though. And it's terrifying. But you throw your glove up, you hope you catch it or at least get out of the way.
Yeah. You get the fuck out the way if not.
But you don't have a lot of time to react, so.
And do they have a lot of rules on like the gloves as well too? You
Yeah,
can't do
there's
anything?
regulations. But it kind of depends on what position you play,
Interesting.
what kind of glove you'll have. Because if you're like a middle infielder, you'll have usually a smaller glove. Because you need quick hands, you need to get the ball in and out of the glove as fast as possible. But if you're an outfielder, you want a bigger glove that you can have a little more range when you catch the ball. First baseman's glove is kind of like a tunnel into the webbing, because you want to just be able to scoop up everything, just catch every ball that's coming at you. And then like a catcher's glove is just a ton of padding,
Yeah.
because you're catching 95 over and over and over.
But not a lot in the middle though, right? It's just really like it's kind of almost like
Not really in the palm.
like tacoed shape,
Yeah.
where like the ends of it.
But some people like their gloves just pretty much open. They'll break them in so where they still have, again, just kind of like a half circle, so that if you just get your top hand on the ball, you can get it in and out of the glove really quickly. So like some people don't even like their glove to really close. Yeah.
Did you ever try being a catcher?
No. I'm left-handed, so it wasn't really a thing that lefties did. Because also you need your own catcher's glove, and gloves aren't cheap.
Of course.
So I wasn't going to really invest in it
Yeah.
if I didn't want to do it. And also, being a catcher destroys your knees. No, I was
Oh,
not
of
about
course.
that.
Yeah, fuck that.
You get beat up
What's
a lot.
the lefty point though? The lefty of the
So it depends on where you're throwing the ball. So like let's say,
like you throw with your left, you're saying.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And when you're
You'd want to be open to first more maybe or
no, so the
No.
opposite. You want to be open to the other bases.
okay.
Because as a catcher, you're not really throwing down to first a lot unless it's a pickoff or, like a drop third strike or a ball in the infield. But you want to be open to throw to third a lot quicker if there's a runner going to third, stealing second to third, and also like tag plays at home.
You got to catch him
If
if he's
you're-
going back.
Yeah, like if you're
Yeah.
right-handed, your glove is going to be on your left hand, and you can catch the ball while still looking at the field. Instead of being left-handed, you have to turn, and that split second makes all the difference.
Interesting.
Right?
I never thought about that. That's
So
crazy.
same thing like lefties, they don't They don't play third base. They don't play shortstop. They don't really play second base because they have to turn their body to make that play to first, which, again, the split second matters.
Is it? It's 8 on the field?
9,
9.
including the pitcher.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 bases, 3 outfields.
So it's
shortstop.
four infielders.
Okay.
First base, second base, third base, shortstop,
Got it.
catcher, pitcher, and then 3
And
outfielders.
3 outfielders. Shortstop's fun too. I think I played that a little bit.
Shortstop's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, again, you're in the action all the time.
Yeah.
You're
'cause
always moving.
What? Most of the balls go.
You're just
left
in every
field,
play.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Majority of hitters are right-handed. So you're going to get a lot more ground balls to you. But also, you're just in the action a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about like modifying drugs with the sport? Like, how would you want it to see it in baseball? Like, because baseball's the biggest one, right? I mean, that's the sport I hear the most people getting like the testosterone fucking.
Yeah, no,
calls
people
out
are
for.
still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because they haven't gotten caught doesn't mean they're not doing it. Ideally, you mean none, because it's not fair.
Yeah.
The baseball, the beauty of it is that there's not one size. You could be like Ichiro, smaller guy, but you're a Hall of Famer. You could be like Randy Johnson, who's 6'10", throws 100, and they're both Hall of Famers. They're just good at different things. So I don't know. I don't really like the idea of juicing.
What did he play? The short guy.
Ichiro?
Yeah, Ichiro.
He was an outfielder.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like pitchers are usually pretty tall though, right?
Generally.
I mean, for the most part.
Generally.
Yeah.
But
But I guess you're right. There's not like, I mean, I don't know. Like,
look,
more
you can't
to
teach
it.
height.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
So
Well, if you break enough bones, purposely. No, keep going. You can't teach height.
Yeah. So again, if you're taller, the ball's coming at a little bit of a different angle. It's in the swing path for a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
Harder to hit. But again, changing speeds is probably the most important aspect of being a pitcher.
Yeah.
Someone like Greg Maddux, he wasn't the biggest, we didn't throw the hardest, but he could move the ball in different directions, and he could play that cat and mouse game with the batters. He could get you thinking, oh, this is coming, but then throw you something else.
Do you think that's the hardest position in baseball?
Pitcher? No, I think catcher. I think catcher's the
Really?
hardest. Yeah, because it's
Interesting.
not just catching. You have to manage the staff.
Yeah.
You have to be a wall behind there no matter what. You're gonna get banged up throughout the season, and you just can't complain about it.
Do a lot of catchers don't have longevity in the sport?
No, a lot of them do.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they get swapped out a lot?
What do you mean?
Like in hockey, sometimes, like they swap out the
Oh,
goalie. Like is it,
usually
like-
they'll start and they'll play the whole game,
Okay.
but they take days off.
Yeah.
You got to give your feet a break.
Of course.
It's 162 games. You don't get that many off days. So
162 is fucking.
it's a lot of
crazy.
games.
That is insane, and it's a quarter of the year.
More.
I mean, sorry. Yeah. So
It's a quarter. No, it's
but it's just like one. It's 162 game, and how many is that half at home?
just about. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. No, it's a good 8 months
Yeah.
of baseball
Holy
if you make
fuck.
it to the World Series. But
Yeah.
and that's not including training in the off season.
Yeah. Of course.
So for them, they play pretty much year round. Even if it's not throwing their training.
Do a lot of I don't know how deep you follow like your team. Is it a lot of people
Pretty deep.
coming in and out of like the farmers teams and stuff, or how is
Yeah.
it?
Everybody's moving up and out.
So they're swapping a shit. I mean, how many guys are on the
So the major league rosters.
what is it called when you're in the
Minors?
thing? No, like
There's
the
low.
dugout. The dugout.
Okay, yeah.
How many people are in the dugout?
Depends on the day,
Oh, okay. So there's not like a minimum. or
but it's a
maximum.
40-man roster.
Okay. Fuck. I did not know that.
Yeah, and then the playoffs it gets cut down. I think it's 26. I'm not sure.
Okay.
So it's usually 13 position players, 13 pitchers. But there's call-ups all the time. All the time. A lot of teams will have a low A for the minors. They'll have a high A, double A, and triple A. So that's 4 different teams to get onto the major league team.
Whoa. And they swap in. They're not just doing the AAAs to come in because AAAs are the top, or is it A?
AAA is the top.
Okay.
Yeah, of minors. So like that's the highest you'll play out before being called up.
Yeah. So they're bringing a lot of AAA guys coming in and out and swapping them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, because for hockey, I mean, it's definitely not as common. Like, it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
They're having guys come in and out. Definitely have some, but...
And these guys are getting traded all the time, too.
Yeah.
So it's always moving pieces.
Interesting.
But Dodgers have a really good development. So they know when their player's value is going to be the highest, they'll get rid of him. Or they know when to invest in a player where people kind of overlook.
Yeah. I mean, baseball is the biggest contracts, too, which is pretty
It is crazy
insane.
money. It's crazy money.
Are the lower guys getting paid pretty well, too? Do you know, like, the contracts?
I forget the league average or the league minimum. I'm not sure. But, I mean, they're getting paid pretty well.
Yeah.
But minors is a long, hard road.
Of course.
And a majority of the players never see the majors.
Yeah.
You know, you could spend 10 years in the minors and then someone will tell you your playing days are done.
The one baseball movie I know, Moneyball. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's a good movie. I like it too. Yeah.
That's a interesting that, like, because the structure that they made, right, was something that actually gets used in, like, the game now, right?
Yeah.
What was it? It was a formula about...
It's just trying to find the value in a player.
Yeah,
Again,
like,
finding the value in someone who's
it.
overlooked that you could not pay a lot of money for, but they're still going to bring wins to your team.
Yeah, to the table.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, because in baseball, that seems, as much as it is a team sport, it's very, like, sectioned off, right? Like, first, that's kind of that's their country. Pitcher, that's their side. You guys are all working together, but similar, like,
but
to, like,
you get
soccer
paid to do
or
different
something
things.
else. Yeah,
you know, like a closer, your job is to go in for the last inning, get the last 3 outs, maybe a little bit more, but that's your job. You know, a DH, you're just gonna hit. You know,
what's a DH stand for?
Designated hitter.
Oh, okay.
It's what Shohei does, but Shohei does both.
Mm.
He pitches too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When you said 13 pitchers and 13.
Yeah, so you have like your starting pitchers.
Oh, okay, so they don't play the whole game.
And then your bullpen. No, they'll.
Interesting.
They used to.
Now
they used to. Now they
switch
don't.
it out.
Now you have relievers.
So it's like what 3, 3, and 3, or
you
depending on
ideally
how the game's
want
going?
your starter to go as deep as possible
Mm-hmm.
because they're gonna pitch every 5, 6, sometimes 7 days. So you want them to get really deep into the game so you don't have to tax your bullpen as much, right? Because the bullpen guys, they're not really built for longevity. They usually have 2, 3 really good pitches, and they'll use those. Whereas a starter might have 4 or 5 to try and get to the lineup like three times if they can.
So, like, you're working for the Dodgers. Someone comes in, just got, like, absolutely ripped by, like, a baseball. So you usually said, like, 72 hours before you even, like, work on them. Is that usually, like, something like,
So
if I just got hit with a
usually
baseball?
It's usually the athletic trainer.
The
that will see them
athletic trainer.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that? What's the difference there between
Schooling.
like a PT?
Yeah,
So
but
like
again,
a, whole different
a lot of people
aspect.
are doing both.
Yeah. So what would an athletic trainer be different compared to what you would do?
So they're the first line of defense. They're kind of like paramedics, right?
Okay.
Whereas I would deal with more
Longevity.
long-term rehab. Yeah.
Interesting. And I didn't think about it. They are like more like paramedics. They got the water, the ice bag. They even have like medic gear, or maybe that's like a paramedic. I don't know. Coming into it. What do you think about longevity? Like using like KT tape.
KT tape's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's died off. Is it still pretty big in the
we
industry?
use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use it a lot.
I used to see it. I used to see people wrapped like 10 years ago. I felt like I would walk down the street and you would just see a like tribal looking look tribal, like they just got a tribal tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, maybe they hide it for sure more. I feel like more I see like cupping fucking the cupping.
Maybe you just see it
more.
because of social media.
Sure.
Or you just see that you see this cupping on the street, yeah.
Yeah, on the street or even on social media. I see both. Yeah, but yeah, maybe I'm talking about like on the street though, more just seeing people do. But yeah, cupping, chiropractic is like way bigger online than somebody taping somebody up.
Yeah.
Where do you like is that just kind of like learned with, because that would be more like your side, right? Like the PT side of like KT
It's both.
tape? Both.
Again, it's tools in the toolbox.
Yeah.
You want to try and be as versatile as you can, bring as much to the table as you can. So if you can do that, if you're, proficient in cupping too, that's one more thing you can do to help treat your
somebody.
patient,
But KT tape is it, it's not super longevity though, right? Like you're not seeing somebody. They're in their earlier phases of like to relieve pressure off, right? That's what it's doing.
It's
relieving
more so
pressure.
stability.
Yeah, stability.
Yeah.
Because what is it? It's acting like a muscle, or like almost, right?
It's kind of like a brace in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like relieving pressure. For
and again, it's not so much that you're just not putting as much load on whatever you're taping.
Yeah.
Right.
Braces are getting crazy nowadays. The braces I see people wearing, like full robotic, that's about to be really interesting with how it's going to be. Like, because I know they even have braces now that, like, for like hikers and stuff, that like relieve the, like, it's like it walks for you almost. It takes off like all the tension off your
Are you sure?
body. Yeah.
A brace that walks for you.
Yes, a brace that walks for you. That you see it with like
right,
hikers.
Put this up on the screen.
Pull it up. No, it's I think they're pretty expensive, and I think they use them a lot for like bigger hikes, but it has like 2 brace points on your hips. It goes down your legs, and they kind of, right, they probably have a strap on like both your thighs and like one on your ankle, and it's robotic legs pretty much that I'm gonna guess not springs, like tensioners or something that
that's really interesting.
That like brings the stress on your body probably I'm guessing like a quarter or something like that. You see a lot of like hikers and stuff, but I wonder what that would be like with PT and stuff when that would come in. I think they're really expensive right now, so you don't see a lot of people. Like I've never seen anyone use one, but I've seen videos and stuff online.
Okay.
Of mostly like hiking, people use it. Yeah, it's like a brace that just wraps around like both your legs and around your hips. It's kind of crazy.
I can't say I've seen one of those, but I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah. I wish I had the screen pulled up. I usually have the screen. We could pull it up, but we'll put in a photo.
Yeah.
Put in with the other million photos in here.
Safe to say we have the record right now.
Safe to say.
All right.
Do you think like with robotics and stuff, it will help a lot, like with PT? Because I think a lot of it, correct me if I'm wrong, is especially with like muscles, right? Because I see a lot of that with my like injuries, is you're pretty much just like bringing that range of motion back, right? And then like after you bring the range of motion back, like this is how I see it. I would kind of want to know what you view on it. And I know everybody's different, but at least for my injuries, it's like you bring the range of motion back, right? And as 360 as you can, and then you build the muscles there. Is that kind of how you see? Do you do both?
Range of motion is usually the first to come back.
Yeah.
But again, that's not what everybody needs.
Yeah.
So
what would be like another way? I just can't even think. Like, what would be like another, like building muscle first, or?
Well, some people aren't coming in for just mobility.
Yeah.
Some people just need to get stronger.
Yeah.
Their
knees weak or arms weak or whatever.
So sometimes a back brace, it's not gonna fix that. It may help you feel better in the moment.
Yeah.
Which can help with your rehab, but ideally, we're trying to get your muscles to do the job that they should be doing in the first place, which is being your back brace.
So when people like grab stuff and they like pull their back, is it because they're not like squat? Like what's that whole? You're not squatting, right? And you're using like your higher muscles when you should use like your lower back muscles.
It could be a bunch of different things. Again, a lot of times
for the most part though,
it's muscular endurance that has the deficit, and you're asking your muscles to do something that they're not prepared to do.
Yeah.
And so they're gonna get mad at you.
What was something in school that you like learned that really, was there like a part of the body that really interests you? Was it muscles or bones?
The elbow.
It was the elbow.
Yeah.
You saw it and you were like, that son of a bitch that hurt me when I was playing.
Yeah, no, I took a liking to it.
Okay.
I think it's, again, a lot of the sports we do are overhead, kind of like a swing or overhead throwing motion. Even volleyball, it's a lot of overhead movements too, swimming. So the elbow kind of acts as the last point that's going to absorb all the force.
Interesting.
And so if we can offload that, we can still get you stronger at the same time. That's something that really interests me.
Yeah, that's true. Because when you first said it, I'm like, okay, it's like the shoulders. No, but it is the elbow for most things, right? I guess for baseball, like the wrist kind of, but no, the elbow's taking, like for baseball, for example, most of that load,
Mm-hmm.
right? Compared to like
Based on
basketball
your mechanics.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, just the elbow just interests you just because of the load part of it,
Mhm.
of doing that. So like with somebody that would have an elbow injury, like for you, for example, like how did the PT walk through your elbow injury? Was it working like the muscles around your elbow? Did you work on your shoulder or your wrist at all, or?
So it was mainly just reintegrating, loading my tendons instead of like ramping it up in a safe way, as opposed to like, oh, just go and you're going to throw 60 pitches because that's your pitch count today.
Yep.
My body wasn't prepared for that.
Of course.
And so again, it was just kind of getting the tendon to be loaded correctly and in a safe manner so I could go out and hit my pitch count.
What did it tear?
No.
Okay.
No, it was just inflamed. Yeah.
But the bone or the muscle? Both. Neither.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What was it?
It was my tendon.
Ah, your tendon. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the tendon that I have to think about tendons more. I mostly just think about tendons are like probably the biggest part though with it. But just like with my injury, I always think about like muscles and such. But yeah, definitely tendons. No, you got to grease them up to do it. So you just slowly ramped it up and then.
Yeah. And then I stayed consistent with my rehab.
Do you ever see it like bothering you now? Or was it pretty
I
much
don't really
like
throw
yeah.
too much anymore.
But like in everyday life, does it?
No, it doesn't really bother me. Yeah. Because again, I'm not asking my body to do that anymore.
Yeah. What were you pitching at when you were pitching? What was your?
Oh, I was not close.
What
to
was
being
your?
competitive. I think I hit like 70s.
Okay.
Like nothing crazy.
What's like what are people? What
in
are
high
people
school?
pitching? Yeah.
If you're good, you'll hit 80s, like mid 80s, and if you're really good, you'll hit 90s. Some people are in high school and they're throwing high 90s too. That alone will get you looks.
And that's like what the major leagues are usually throwing at 90s.
Yeah, the average fastball is like, I think it's 94, even 95 now. But again, there's a lot of pitchers who are throwing upwards of 97. So that's become the new norm.
Damn. Yeah, sports have ramped up with technology, and I think love of the game. Just everything has gone so crazy, and hockey too. I see it. Just the younger kids are getting so much better than even what like the standards were when we were younger. But baseball is different. There's so many more people. I mean, obviously hockey in different areas, but I mean, for like clubs and stuff, what were like the average teams? Was there for like each age group? Was there a lot? Was there a couple?
There's as much as you want there to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how many? Like when you
There's
played high
always
school,
more baseball to play.
How many teams did you play against?
So in our league, we had like 10 teams.
Okay.
But you'd play tournaments if your coach would want you to.
Yeah.
Play tournaments, so you could play as many as you want. Again, just within the bounds of how many games you could play. Like, again, your pitch count was a big thing. In the majors, they don't really have like a set pitch count that you're allowed to throw. But again, if you're a coach, you want to manage your players, you want to keep them healthy, so you're not going to let them go past what you think is good for them.
Yeah. Completely changing topics here. Greek mythology. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite like god, or what got you into it?
I just honestly, the Percy Jackson books. I read those a lot when I was a kid.
Okay.
That got me into it.
I've seen a couple of the movies. I don't think I read any of the books though.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I have a favorite god.
Is it based on, like, it's highly based on all the gods, or is it like pretty like all the stories and stuff?
Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember the movies that well.
No, that's okay. The movies weren't that good.
Okay. Books are way better.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean it's in like modern times.
Okay.
And then
That's what I was thinking.
there's still Greek gods who are having kids, so the kids are demigods, and then it's about their lives, you know. I don't want to spoil anything for Percy Jackson.
Spoil it. Spoiler alert.
No.
Spoiler. We'll put it out. I'll put like a big red flashing.
Yeah, but it's again the gods and the titans fighting, and then a lot of times their kids become pawns in their games.
Yeah, for it.
Yeah,
and then they start like having kids with humans, and
they're not good people. They're not.
Yeah. Like the humans to the kids, or you're talking about just like Greek
gods?
Okay, the gods in general. Yeah, they just want war. They're just trying to like.
They're selfish.
Yeah, being really
just
selfish.
Like us.
Using that power over another. Whatever they're like Poseidon or whatever just using their power to hurt society.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be cool to see more of like the gods in a. Like when I watched the movie, like I wanted to not Percy Jackson. When I watched, like, I wanted to see like the backstory about like the gods would have been really cool, because he's like they're just like, oh, the ocean's not gonna, Poseidon's gonna hurt you more now. That would kind of be cool. But those, you were saying, they have other books that talk about like the gods' backstory and stuff.
Yeah, there's tons. Yeah, and them kind of like actively playing a role in these people's lives.
Yeah.
But honestly, I thought it was more powerful that they didn't show them. That they didn't really have a face except for Athena. Spoiler alert. Because
they had Athena in there.
Yeah, they did. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was more powerful that they don't show them. There's not a face.
Anything?
It's just like for Poseidon, it's just the ocean. Yeah, she had lines.
I'm trying to think.
She
Not
did.
a lot.
Not a lot, but she did.
Yeah, they talked that one time. I don't remember her saying a lot of lines. I'm trying to think what she even said. I know he was like coming to her and like talking. Cause yeah, they talked on that. Like, cause she was just there a lot, right? Like when things were going south, or she was saying a lot of words. I don't remember anything that she said. What was she saying?
She was kind of, or I guess Odysseus was testing his belief.
Yeah.
And he was like, how can I trust what the gods are saying?
Yeah.
Are they real? I don't, you guys don't speak in words that I understand.
Yeah.
And she goes, you guys understand pain. You understand death.
I still can't believe you watched a movie at 6 a.m.
I probably won't ever do it again.
One and done.
Yeah. Because when you come out of a movie theater, you're like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, you don't want to see sunlight.
My thing.
You want to.
Yeah.
You want to kind of chill. And is it just me, or everyone that goes to a movie now is just wearing like sweatpants? Like they're going to sleep.
Sam fell asleep. He did. But he already saw it, so it's
okay.
understandable. He knows slow parts, but
yeah. I just felt like everyone, when I went, it was like everyone's wearing just like pajamas. I saw a couple blankets. There might have been a pillow.
People get comfortable.
People are getting they're really, with the chairs and stuff, people are getting really comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, with it. Well, I really appreciate you coming on, bro.
This is a blast, man.
Man, it was fun.
Yeah.
Just jumping around, and gotta come on again.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for watching.